Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. There's more Five Nations to play. We should be able to complete the first campaign on this stream. And there are, of course, 4 more. Although one is called Prelude, which is a bit weird, because that's usually a term you use as the introduction to something, but it's the last one. So, LOL. But maybe that's intentional. Anyway, back to this.
Karatrin Sarak, High Lord Seraphim. The ritual has succeeded. We have arrived at the spot where our architects have led us.
Where are we? This realm is unlike anything I've ever seen. The space here is full of some strange substance, as if the whole realm is alive.
I have foreseen this world in my visions. This is the Islar. The answers we are looking for will be found here.
A powerful psionic call drew our sensors. Something calls us from nearby.
I feel it too. Its power pervades me. That must be a cradle stone, an architect monument which could see life. Better than I expected. We shall go there at once. Lead us onward, young Adhikara.
Alright, so once you get past the whole Zeratul thing, it's kind of interesting that this race is, like it's a sci-fi concept I actually haven't seen before, so it's novel to me anyway, that there's a race whose genetics are so deficient that they need some sort of fix to that. I guess the problem with it from an RTS standpoint is that the race becomes very narratively controlled, insofar as if they have a time limit, a ticking time bomb within them before their race can, after which point their race is just useless and no longer can be at any level of strength. You kind of get into weird territory where you basically, the stories of the campaigns aren't just ways for you to explore the universe from the perspective of members of this race. They're fundamentally ways wherein the race may just cease to exist, depending on how the stories bear out, right? And I tend to feel like there's a little bit too much influence that the writing or narrative or plot can have on the overall setting if you could literally drive one of the races to extinction or something to that effect. That's obviously a more targeted and specific thing that's maybe more nuanced, and if you wanted to have something like that, you could. But it's just like, if you're supposed to be able to use this race in multiplayer, which to my knowledge you can, it seems a bit weird to think that you don't really have... there's no guarantee that they'll still be around in, say, I don't know, however long their ticking time bomb is, right? That's a bit strange. In order for... it also means that, part of what characterizes this race is this internal issue where they have this genetic problem that can't be stopped, basically, could result in the end of their race. If you ever resolve that, then you basically, the race ceases to be part of who they are. And some fundamental part is gone of what characterized them. So it's a bit weird. What's up, Night of the Ramen? What's up, Fugudo? Let's fucking go! Clairvoyant restoration.
Let's hurry. Don't test my patience, young one.
High One, we sense biological life forms living, or perhaps protecting, the monument.
Eradicate them. Nothing shall stop us from fulfilling our destiny.
Your Excellence, I do not recommend taking any hostile action against these unknown life forms. There are too few of us.
Use the gathering to establish a central pyramid here. Strengthen our forces and make certain that the Cradle Stone will be ours.
I don't know if we really needed to pause the game for that one. But yeah, some stuff over there. What's up, Tristan? Welcome. So we're supposed to go over here. I don't know. A guard! Oh my god, it's Behemoth! Dude, check out Behemoth, aka Lazarus. Check out Guard, aka Gosville.
My skills.
What's going on here? Spawn!
Don't test my patience, young one.
Dude, check it out. Nathracore! Ventator, by the way. Holy shit, Ventators do some damage. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's do some control grouping.
Let's hurry. Don't test my patience, young one.
There's a lot of audio playing at the same time. Alright, we got some artisans. Thanks. What? Why am I getting that error so many times? I think it's because he was automatically being tasked on, not because he was near it or something, I don't know. Alright.
Use the drones to construct structures and mine resources. Start with a mass transmitter.
What do you mean by freighters? If you're talking about the economic system, I think it's terrible. And it should definitely be simple. Like, you wouldn't lose a lot to simplify this. I already think supply is dumb. I already think the power system is basically supply by any other name, except that you have 2 supplies. And I think the freighter stuff, you have to take 5 steps to expand and like 3 steps to build, to even get money. It's very strange.
We should construct biospheres to provide supplies and power cores for the energy we need.
Also, it's kind of wacky because the dialogue here is very obviously just a tutorial. But we already know how all this stuff, like we've already played the game. So unless the races operate on completely different concepts, there's going to be supply and there's going to be power, right? So that part is pretty obvious. What even is this? Oh, there's time. Okay, it's instantaneous. So that's like the difference with this race, right? But that's pretty good. I far prefer that. It's almost like, I mean, I don't know why it has to be delayed at all, but it's almost like that's how you would expect it to be. So. Oh, sorry. The key is D. I'm glad they changed the hotkeys. Well, since there's just instantaneous transmission, then there's pretty much no concern at all, actually. Although I should get a power station at some point, but I can do that later. It's kind of interesting that team building is a global mechanic. I assumed that that would actually be specifically only one race's mechanic, but I've also just never seen anybody... I've never seen... I've never seen the AI actually use the team building. I wonder if they even do. Well, apparently they don't build structures in the campaign at all, though, which is pretty sad.
Construction complete.
Alright, well, get more power then.
Construction complete.
The structures are completed. Shall we begin constructing the warriors?
But yeah, the dialogue is pretty awkward because you really could have had dialogue. Actually, you know what? I'll take that back. The dialogue that we just heard about, shall we begin constructing the warriors, is a totally like standard like it's very simple, right? But you can pretty easily see why it might be useful or why you might hear that dialogue in the middle of gameplay. Like you can. It's simple, but it kind of makes sense within the game's premise, or the mission's premise. Saying, we will need these structures that surely you are aware of because you're one of our, like, leading military/political figures. It's kind of, it's like telling a rear admiral that he's going to need some ships, you know what I mean? It's just, obviously. And it's just there for the benefit of the player, right? So it would be really nice. Also, our idle worker button doesn't change to a silhouette of the actual worker that we use based on race. Also, there's some nice lag there. So you would think that that would be something that would happen. It's a fairly simple idea, actually. How would you even get to a point where you need Oh, I see. You change the... You can change the priority, I guess, in case it's ever shared. That's a bit interesting. Why would you ever need the teleporting ore upgrade, is what I'm wondering. I don't think I can get enough harvesters. And even if I can, harvest resources aren't permanent, so you just get owned on that front too, right? So, owned. Oh, sorry, it's Biosphere, Biotron. So I can get intruders and warp gliders. Yeah, I'm still pretty limited, but
Responding to our presence as a collective.
Let's hurry. Don't test my patience, young one.
are they? Where are they? Dude, I gotta use my antimatter cloud. I gotta eye them.
Our thoughts are clear.
I guess I'll just scout with this guy. Oh. Oh, fuck. I've provoked an AIDS. Oh.
I don't fear from the immensity.
It's a bit weird to me that the audio for fighter attacks is always the same. This is the same audio that we heard from... Yeah, I don't know, that seems pretty wacky. I also can't build any static defense, so this is a bit awkward. I don't know why I'm not allowed to build static defense, though. I also can't really tell when they're attacking. That's really awkward, too. So we have... Wait, what do we have? Cooldown for warp gliders and speed. So the speed upgrade is the same as the Federation one. And instead of range, we have cooldown. That's the only, like, noticeable difference. That's really weird. Well, the enemy's not really scary. If they were scary, they would maybe attack me with stuff. I think maybe those guards were attackers, but I can't really tell. Like, so far, we only have a couple units that actually appear to be meaningfully distinct, and a lot of them are high-tier units. Like the Ventator, which is just, it doesn't even make sense as a name. But the Ventator is a unit that seems pretty... Well, maybe it's not, but it seems like it deals AoE with like a projectile that's fairly long range and stuff, so... But it's probably just like the Warp Glider / Twin Blade / everything else, really. Owned, to be honest. Oh, I've got a lot of money and I'm not spending it, so I should fix that. Get a dome, I guess. Really weird, again, that I can't...
Upgrade complete.
Oh, I can get tier 2 upgrades, which means there's Tachyon on this map somewhere. Let's go ahead and get that cooldown upgrade. I guess we'll get the transfer time upgrade, although spending money on that seems a bit weird right now. Alright, I guess we'll poke around over here. No, I don't think that was an attack then. Unless, maybe I'm just getting it at the perfect time. Oh my god. The slow speed. I think even the movement speed stuff was pretty dumb.
Construction complete.
Oh, I can upgrade it. Never mind. I had to click on it to get the tip, which... Polaron sphere, by the way. Which is a bit goofy. So yeah, you're right. Thanks for letting me know, because I would have had no way of knowing that, really.
We require momentum. Upgrade complete.
Actually. Dude, why does that guy sound like that? Who hurt him? Alright, anyway, we'll wait for some more moolah, I think. We should go investigate and find some more moolah. Maybe we need to build another worker here too. It's too bad that the names are so boring in this. The only ones that are... Oh! Garrick. Well, that's not a traditional name, I guess. Dude, he coomed me. My mentor. Oh my god! Mind! Dude, Mind was fucking me up. I don't know what was going on there. Oh shit. Fuck them up. Will we be able to defeat them? I don't think we really have. Well, I guess with enough focus, we can eventually defeat them. So, what's happening over here? Crop bed. I don't know what that means. Yeah, well.
Let's hurry. Don't test my patience.
I need to upgrade my defensive structure here. Meanwhile, I think we've fallen prey to whatever the fuck is going on over here. We still haven't found any other resources either, which is a bit odd. Now, we did manage to actually defeat that thing, which is cool, I guess. But I mostly need metal. I don't think I even need the upgrade. This doesn't increase warp glider movement speed, otherwise I would definitely get it. But I don't really see... Is there an issue with just spamming warp gliders? They're actually the same mineral cost, or metal cost, excuse me, as the intruders. I guess the only downside to them is that they can't ignore terrain, but they're actually more... Maybe the intruders are an okay frontline or something. That might be fun. Well, the tip is just text that, like, forces you into... I don't know what, to be honest. Yeah, okay. I can't tell if they're AoE or not. It seems like they are. They really should have rendered those out with as many frames as possible, Emma. There's not really any justifiable reason to do anything else. Alright, let's go ahead and expand over here. It looks like this is another map where there are two bases. Neither of them are particularly threatening. And they're just gonna send some occasionally, like, spawned in stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I was expecting something radically different either, but I don't know why I can't see beyond that. Oh, I guess it's the wall. It's a bit awkward. Alright, we'll just keep picking off a bunch of stuff, I guess. So obviously we can build mass transmitters over here and then not really worry about the fact that we can't expand yet. But I will have to spam out a bunch of...
We require more metal.
I don't know what I'll do. I can do mining speed, maybe that'll be useful. I'm debating whether to get Tachyon for the upgrades or just to get more metal. I think it's probably better if I saturate metal first. So that's what I'm gonna do for now.
We are your stewards. We hear the lighting through the stars.
So earlier today I actually streamed the development of my own RTS campaign, and we're still in early days of the development, but something that's been coming up a lot is like the general thought process I have. Oh my god, it's mined. Well, it's a good thing I've been training more units, I guess. Well, I lost everything down there, probably to guards. Can I build over here? I don't think so, right? Yeah, so I can't build defenses over here, which is fine, I guess. I'll station my next round of units over there. Just as a... hopefully as a defense to buy enough time if there is an attack over there. But one of the things that came up during my development that I was trying to reference there is, you know what, we'll actually we'll go ahead and send him over to. But one of the things that came up was like, I started off playing this game in skirmish mode, which I've already talked about a little bit. And in my opinion, that is a better advertisement for the game. You get more of an RTS experience by doing that. So, just some food for thought if you're out there thinking about, maybe if the developers are watching this and they're wondering why I'm not super happy about the experience. You know, one of the things could be that I'm just, you know, looking for something that's more like an RTS in that respect. And unfortunately, we just don't get that, or much of that here. We've got a lot of restricted tech. We've got, I'm not super happy with the system that we have for say I'm not like a massive fan of the upgrades or the fact that we have supply or whatever, but I assume that the developers like those systems, otherwise they wouldn't have put them in their game. So I'm not saying that they should be removed. I mean, I would prefer if they weren't in the game, but that's not really my place. But one way to meaningfully improve the game is just to play skirmish. And, like, as a player, you can have a much better time just playing the skirmish mode. So I would say that's probably a good move, is refocusing around the skirmish mode. Playing that a lot, knowing that part of the game very well, and seeing what happens next when you're just thinking about stuff. Like, how does that shape up? They really like sending mines at me. And I can kind of tell why, although they already have tier 1 upgrades, so I'm going to try to use this tachyon income that I've just secured as a way to grab upgrades, although it's going to take a while because I guess I need more people on the job. Yeah, I only have 3 and I could have 6. That needs to be increased. What's up, Aelithal? Welcome. I guess I'll get more power because I seem to be in need of that, especially if I start upgrading. No. Well, we were so close to getting it. We were only 4 resources away from what we needed. Can you believe it, guys? I guess I'll go ahead and drop another Cabal. I accidentally walked into some pre-placed aids. It's cool that we're now playing as a new race and fighting a new race. That's what I was saying earlier, is like the main thing I'm interested in is just experiencing the different tech trees that are available in the game. He finally died. Jesus, how many static defense structures are you gonna put up? Alright, we'll go ahead and station ourselves over here so we can respond to many different threats.
Our forces are in combat.
Definitely a bad idea to be stacked up against these guys, honestly. Oh, thankfully they only got a single attack off. Meanwhile, there's the mind. Yeah, Jesus. It's a good thing I expanded. I definitely needed to in this map. Alright, let's get those upgrades. Let's not, because we don't have enough of our second supply type. That. How much energy do I need? It's 250 SMH. Alright. It's fine. Figure it out. I obviously figured that by now I would have defeated at least one of the bases, so the fact that I haven't is pretty bad. There's no hotkey for upgrading, by the way. That's something that could easily be updated, in my opinion. The good news is they're gonna let my guys slowly pick them off. The bad news is I have to replace those workers. But I don't really need that much tachyon at this point. So actually, I don't know if I do. Cancel that order. Use the supply for workers. I mean for not workers. Let's just go wipe out this green base so that we don't have to deal with multiple attacks anymore. I'm just assuming the green base is over here. Maybe we'll stumble into some more metal. Very early breakfast. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's get some people over here. We found some more metal according to the mini-map. Is that it? What's going on? Oh! Uh-oh. Our units have decided to cease working.
Our star city is under assault.
I think all of my units got cuckoed.
Forces are in combat.
Can you get over here? What are you doing? You know what? Just say so.
Our forces are in combat. Our star city is under assault. Our forces are in combat.
I got some of them free.
Our forces are in combat.
My forces are in combat, apparently.
Construction complete.
No, these ones are just cuckoed forever. Or whatever, I'll just have them be static defense. Reasonable and functional product, honestly. People paid money for this, you know? And their units just stopped working in the middle of the game. I paid money for those units, too, as a matter of fact. You want to get technical about it. Alright, we'll just start rallying over here. I guess the green guy just gets spawned in, or shares a base, actually. This whole time, I thought it was something else.
Our forces are in combat.
I was aware of the way that the guy made it sound like when I was talking with Mate about this. He said that there was a pathfinding bug, and your units would... The game would freeze, not your units. Like... Oh, this guy's about to be free.
Our forces
Or he
are in
was
combat.
going to... Yes, okay. So we just have to spam click and spam stop. And maybe eventually
Combat.
they'll work. I can't tell though. What forces are in combat? I think I'm being lied to. Unless it's like one unit at a time or some shit. Just attack move, honestly.
Relative supply.
Gotta build more supply. You go over
Our
there.
forces are in combat.
I tried to box select a worker, but it didn't let me because you can't box select economic things. I was stopping. That's what I was doing this whole time.
Forces are in combat. Our forces are in combat. Our forces are in combat.
Whatever, just fuck that guy up, honestly. He's watching you and reporting back information. Hey look, they're using Akistra cores as workers. What a bunch of goobers.
Our star city is under assault.
Let's hurry. Don't
It's fine.
young one.
P. Dude, P on the other side of the fucking keyboard. Yeah, where was Green's attack force coming from? I've explored the whole map. Basically. I don't know. Don't say that. Dude, it's Argus. I don't know what Argus is, but it's a thing. I guess it's their town center or something. I don't think I've seen that graphic, though. Well, it's gone now, see ya. Nutrient colony. I wasn't expecting Nutrient Colony to have quite so much HP, to be honest. Yeah, it was just wiggling. I don't know what was going on with that one. Listen, you know way more about this game than I do, Fugudo. I have literally no context for most of this shit. I am wondering why their Overlord irises are dying so quickly, though. Don't they know they're supposed to protect those? Mind fungus. By the way. I never would have expected the Zorka's Shroud graphic to actually be a static defense ratio. Pond. I can't even really tell that I'm being attacked most of the time, I'm gonna be honest. Also, I think the audio here is really loud for no reason. Am I being drowned out by the game? Because that wasn't happening in previous episodes to my knowledge, but it definitely seems like it is here. Maybe I'm not, though. Maybe it's just my imagination. Yeah. We'll have to reduce the volume of the game even more then, which I didn't really want to do. Oh, they're wiggling. I can't really boost my... Oh, okay, I guess that's over. No, those are not the fighter reportings. Those are Auroras. But, they're called warp gliders here, so... Oh, I got Zuma, as in Zoomer. Alright, let me reduce the volume of 5 Nations from 35 to 20 in Windows. I don't think that'll even be enough, to be honest, but... Give it a shot.
Hi, One. We have infuriated these
Hi.
creatures. Our explorers sense that they are gathering not very far away. I recommend we flee this realm while we still can.
Nonsense. We are the inheritors of our architects. We are technically superior. We shall not flee. And Kara, I dictate that you defend our brethren while we solve the secrets of the Cradle Stone.
Your Eminence, forgive me, but what I see are not some mindless beasts. These creatures act like a single superorganism. They are evolutionarily developed and dangerous. This is their realm. We are only visitors without any supply route. Open a gate back to our homeworld, gather the Armada, and come back here with the full might of the Patriarch.
I will not. We have come too far to give up now. Besides, what if the Humes or the Cylons get here? They could even use the Cradle Stone as a weapon against us. No, Adhikara. We'll stay here until the wisest of my order is unable to open this device, and you will assist us. You must not fail me.
As you wish, High One.
Hi. Dude, I think they might have been doing a little bit of that high one, if you know what I mean. Maybe it's a translation error and his name is One, and she's just saying, Hi, One. What other dad jokes do I have? Nothing really. I'll say, he said technically superior, and I'm almost certain that what they meant to say there was technologically superior. Because it doesn't really match the context of the rest of the line or setting to say technically, because that's like... that's like what a Redditor would say or something. Like, we're technically superior, man. Like, technically, if you really think about it. Hello, One. What's up, Shamble, man? So I'm pretty sure he meant to say technologically there. I think you probably would have gotten some value in shopping the script for this campaign, or all of the scripts for these missions, around some people who you trusted to have more natural English, because even if you know how to spell words as English as a second language speaker, you might not know the right word to pick. So it's pretty beneficial actually to say, hey, so-and-so who knows English and whom I've befriended via the internet maybe or something. Could you proofread this? And I mean, if push comes to shove and you got some cash on hand, just pay somebody as well. Like, people, that is a literal job, is like editing a script or something. But you probably don't need to do that if you just have some contacts in America or Britain, or even like countries that are becoming even more predominantly English speaking, I guess. Like, the world is becoming more English speaking, broadly speaking, so. I'm pretty sure 5 Nations has their own Discord server, so if you look up the game, you might be able to find that. Oh, or it's other Discord servers, but I'm pretty sure they have their own. So I'm actually not in it. I was briefly in it, I think, and then when it wasn't working for like a year, I left. But now it's working again, so I should probably rejoin. Even if it's just something where it's like I'm kind of interested in seeing how other people run their servers and stuff. Might give me some useful ideas. I don't know, but so far. Yeah, well, I did tell Twardan that once Antikythera is out, if he's interested in pivoting over to it, it would be pretty trivial to set up a pipeline or whatever. I mean, we are literally using their spreadsheets in Antikythera as it is. So. Oh yeah, did I? Dude, I don't remember that at all. Well, I probably could have just left him blocked, but... I think it was something, it was probably one of those things where I was just like, I can't be in a community with this dude and get him out of here. I was going to make some other comment about the game, or the mission, or whatever. The map we just played was too technologically stunted to be able to, like, we had no tech at all, basically. Would have been nice. Like, on the one hand, I'm kind of surprised that we have upgrades to Tier 2 from the first moment. On the other hand, it's basically just a tutorial map that teaches you a little bit about Zogarn and a little bit about Athriel and whatever. But if you wanted to make it so that you were fighting against Zogarn, it would have been a lot better if they had more tech and you had more tech. You know what I mean? But we opened this segment of the campaign where you play as Athriel in a micro map, so all bets are off, and it's already too far gone. Revengers are light fighter ships generated when a capital ship with the lifeboat hatch ability is destroyed. Dude, check out Revengers. It's too bad the unit names are John.
Insufficient energy.
Great one. According to my calculations, we will need 20
Couldn't even
minutes
fucking
to
start
open
harvesting
the Cradle
resources.
Stone's entrance.
Consultant, remember that you have to defend both the Cradlestone and us.
As if I could forget. Explorer! Dude, I called the Explorer Bumbo Snail. I hope you guys realize that that is a fucking Bumbo Snail, bro. Alright. Explorer. What is the point of Explorers? Oh, I can turn them into witnesses. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna explore myself, I think. I don't know if I really need Explorers, to be honest. Alright, give me more metal immediately. Post haste, homie.
Our forces are in combat.
Alright, they just have pre-placed stuff everywhere again. Hey, they don't have pre-placed stuff over here, bitch! Yeah, I think I knew that just being there in the same server was probably bound to cause tism, so... Hey, we found a potential expansion. It doesn't even seem to be occupied by a billion morons either. That's it, I'm taking this immediately. I mean, I know I'm apparently playing a defense mission where I have to survive for 20 minutes, but with any fucking luck, considering there's no aliens in the top left, I should actually be able to do some things. High one to great one, yeah. Well, they just use the terms interchangeably, I think, but yeah. The slow fields, in my humble opinion, are like probably really bad. I think, oh, it is a slow field, okay. I wanted to make sure I had that right. Alright.
We require metal.
What? Oh, Jesus, it's a lot of money. That's a lot of damage. I think vision reducing, if you wanted to do that, would be better, although it's still really abusive, but... I mean, they don't really have terrain in the game. They have, like, pathing blockers, but they don't really have anything. Oh, a Calculus Overseer! Oh shit, a Calculus goes over there, too. You better watch the fuck out. Oh! Oh. Rictus! Hey, that's like one of the best names that I've seen in the whole game so far. A little bit of character there, homie.
Our star city is under assault.
I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly.
Our star city is under assault.
I think they got it handled, to be honest.
Cannot construct here.
Well, I can't actually rebuild this. This is another case where it's like, why are you building stuff or pre-placing stuff in a context where I can't even do anything? Like, hello? Alright. I'm almost remembering that I was trying to expand. What even is this? Mining workers? Oh, I see.
Our star city is under assault. Complete. Our forces are in combat.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't even notice this until just now, like 12 missions in, that I actually have a way to tell how many workers I have.
Our thoughts are clear.
Okay. We've done some hotkeys.
Don't waste my time.
We're actually gonna move you over here, and we're gonna move these units out in the front. I don't start with a Cabal, or do I? I do. Okay, let's get some upgrades.
Unfortunately, we found that these creatures are too tough for our basic weaponry. We'll need to use stronger vessels from our arsenal. The flankers would be an excellent choice to protect our foothold.
Yeah, I think the person who voiced Adakara is the same person who voiced Aida, and they both have that weird stilted thing associated with them. It's very odd. Would be pretty nice if it wasn't there, to be honest. Oh yeah, we were gonna upgrade this to something else, but I never got around to it. I actually start out with a lot of powers. Shit. P for protein. Get your fucking protein in, boys. Alright, we'll get some more protein in us in a second, too. Yeah, you can't escape the Zerg here. That is true.
Construction complete.
Ah, perfect timing, actually. Oh no, I've been Nathracord. Get him. Spin him. Fucking spin around him. Get some more warp gliders. Thankfully, they just, like, suicided half of their army for some reason, so I'll take that. I think there's some obscure upgrade that I must be able to get that adds shields, because I think in the micro mission there were shields. No? Anybody confirm? Here, I'll go ahead and try to protect myself here. And then I'll also build some more workers in this area.
Upgrade complete.
I've got a lot of metal income now, and I need a little bit more of that helium-3. And eventually I'm going to need more of the other stuff, too. Yeah, we can get the attack speed upgrade. That'll be useful. Alright, let's get some T for Tony Intruders. Tony Intruders, by the way. Alright. And then after that, I guess we'll start on Tachyon. Why not? I don't know if this allows me to chain... Like, I can't chain it, I don't think, right? I can't... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I clearly need another production queue at this level of income. Don't say that. Alright, we need some more of this. We'll just keep getting a lot of metal from this position, I think, and hoping that they don't attack us, although I don't know if they will or won't. I would assume they would eventually, but... I don't know. Will you serve? Alright, let's start rallying more units in that area, because at this point it's pretty important for us to keep that alive. Thankfully, we don't need to worry about supply right now, either, because I've been building it just for... what's the term? I've been doing it specifically just so that I can get more more static defense. Flanker is our word, is it? I mean, it seems to be a flanker. I need a conservatory, which is hotkey N. Oh, and that's to unlock the flanker. And then there's also Explorer, which also requires Conservatory. That's a tiny mini structure. What the hell?
Thoughts are clear, your command. Yes, I mentor.
Alright.
Thoughts are clear.
We should probably invest in some more upgrades. Fuck. I didn't really keep track of how many things I had, but it's a good thing I started staffing that area. Alright, I'll go on intruders only for a little bit, just because I need to... You know what's really weird is that we have these portraits, right? But they're not the same icon as the structure when you're training it. Like on the structure that you're building. So you have to build the association with what is and isn't like matching up, and it's actually quite hard to do. At least for me. I'm finding that a little bit difficult. Alright, what upgrades can we get here? I can get attack range for the flanker, which I don't even know what it does yet. I think instead I'm going to get intruder speed. No, I didn't really find anything useful there. I think I could probably defeat the enemy base, honestly. I don't know if there's an issue. Yeah, I mean, I had to spend a lot of money, or I felt pressured to spending a lot of money just to deal with the fact that there was, like, all of the attacks that were coming at me, and all of the different entry points into my base, potentially. So I didn't really... I don't know, man. You know how I feel about static defense. Is it any wonder? Alright, how much are flankers? I can build a single flanker with the amount of helium-3 I have. How much, it's only 25 for a warp glider, so maybe that's okay. We'll go ahead and get some more of that. I clearly need more income. I could also go for an armor upgrade or something. I mean, not an armor upgrade. I could go for an armor upgrade when I have enough next, but... I meant a mining efficiency upgrade. I can have a total of 8 harvesters on helium-3 at this range, so I should definitely upgrade that rate a bit more.
We are halfway to the hidden stone.
Don't say that. Holy shit, it's a Gladius! High armor rate. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get that armor upgrade, actually. Oh, he's spinning in a rock, so I don't even get to see what he's got for me. Jesus. No, oh, he last hit some units, and that was it. And build another one of those.
Our forces are in combat.
Holy shit. Well, I don't think I'll be getting through all of the junk that they've built over here, but... yeah, about that. I don't know if I'll be having that medal anytime soon, buddy. Mentor! Especially since I have spent 200 of it on a structure that immediately got destroyed, because I'm very good at this game. Well, at least if they're busy trying to attack my expansion, they're not going to be attacking anything near my actual base, so... So I have 9, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually could have 3 more over here. That's probably a better move to start trying to do. Well, Homie, I'll level with you. I don't think I've played a non-poorly designed mission yet, so how do you explain that?
Test my patience, young one.
Like, the closest we got was, like, the second mission of the whole game so far, which was the macro mission against the pirates, because they didn't have a million pre-placed things, but it was pretty close. Like, even then it was a bit... eh. Let's get some upgrades. See, now there's the opposite problem. I just am back to not having any metal because I lost a bunch of workers over here.
I don't fear the intensity. Yes,
But if I can get some upgrades, then maybe it'll be okay. It's going to be a while before that's done, though. Auto formations. LOL. Come over here, dude. If you're idle, get over there. I knew as soon as I started trying to saturate this stuff, I would instantly just lose yield on a field or something. I guess I can get the stealth ability for explorers. Maybe that will give me a little bit of an advantage or something. But the whole detection thing is really weird. I don't even know what constitutes detection in this. I'm guessing I can't build anything. I can't rebuild or I can't build a gathering to turn into a central pyramid. Like, at all, basically. It seems to be a Giga attack. Alright. Well, actually, that wasn't too bad. I just stormed. Oh, looks like I lost a single... Oh, I can't rebuild that, so that is actually a bit of a pain in the ass.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, fuck. No, 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 no! No! I don't want to play anymore! What a piece of shit. Dude, why are heroes even in the game? Like, it's just some gimmick unit that is occasionally powerful, and if I lose it, I literally have to restart the whole mission from the ground up.
I see.
Like, what a way to invalidate the rest of the RTS game flow. It's just a fucking joke. Like, it does nothing.
we are your stewards. We are your stewards.
Don't waste my time.
Your command.
Yeah, if tech wasn't concerned, then you would really have no... I mean, I would have more exploration to do for one, so that would be nice. Don't mind me just sitting here waiting for the economy system to allow me to play. Maybe I should have moved these starting workers over here immediately to ore, actually. That might have helped. Like, you can sort of optimize, but it's pretty asinine. Like, why even do that in the first place? You know what I mean. Like, one optimization I'm trying here is to saturate the big ones and first and the small ones last. It's like a pretty brain-dead obvious thing to do. And if you do that, then you might be able to make your resources last a little bit longer. And the goal is to... the goal is cuck death. There's not really a whole lot going on. I mean, if they wanted to make a campaign that was basically like every other RTS game, then they I mean, I think they probably succeeded, no? But ideally you would aspire to greater heights. Also, I can't even tell how many resources, how many workers... It's not consistent whether or not it's actually working. Maybe it is consistent, but it's like very particular. Like they have to actually have started the harvest, and maybe sometimes it unequips them or something by mistake. I don't know. Just guessing. But hey, I'm about to have my last 2. Although this one seems like it could be 3 because of the distance. I don't know. Go ahead and get that upgrade. We'll just be a bit conservative. We know a bit about the map now, so I guess I can send this guy over here and then see what he spouts. But maybe I can do some cheeky scouting on the bottom. I don't know. P. Since I'm not building that base immediately, I actually have to be a little bit on guard.
Construction complete.
Ah, perfect. Go ahead and build something over there for the sake of having a bit more defense. So this is a path we could take if we wanted to harass their economy. But I don't know if that does anything. I have my doubts.
Unfortunately,
That's something I would do against a real player,
Too
obviously.
tough for our basic weaponry. We'll need to use stronger vessels from our arsenal. The flankers would be an excellent choice to protect our foothold.
Construction complete.
Alright, that was pretty painless.
Upgrade complete. Our forces are in combat. Construction
Brutalized.
complete.
This is my last explorer. I wonder how long he'll survive for. Go ahead and start on tachyon harvesting. We're gonna need it.
Construction complete.
It sure feels like it, doesn't it? We want to get an upgrade advantage as soon as possible. Maybe we can do something aggressive to dismantle one of the players. Yeah, I'm basically assuming the same thing right now, to be honest. Both of the attacks came pretty early on in the same spot. That's fine.
Upgrade complete.
Ha! There's a game design question for you. I actually had this problem. I wouldn't have said bad, just not fitting, right? Because she did fine stuff, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really take issue with it when it was just her own stuff. But when she was like pushing to potentially be involved, I just had to let her know, like, no, I'm looking for a very specific fit. It's nothing against you. Did it work? I have no idea. Maybe she didn't take it personally. Maybe she did. No idea. I did have a problem with that, though. So it is a more legit question than you might expect. Hopefully you're just with somebody mature enough to accept the fact that you're not looking for that. Asteroids. Oh! Dude, those things being hit scan is actually pretty powerful. It's too bad I can't build more of them over there. It's pretty stupid. Alright. We wanted the N structure. We'll go ahead and start that. And then with once we get the armor upgrade, maybe we'll still go and poke them and see how much damage we can do. Maybe we can pull out all their defense and stuff. I suppose bringing the hero with me would be useful in that respect, but then I have nothing to cover my actual base, so I don't know about that one. I'll go ahead and queue up some more units in the meantime while we have the time to do so. I'll even go ahead and build a third production structure, because I think we can produce at least off of 3 here before expanding outward. Although I do already have a lack of, like an overabundance of metal workers, unfortunately. Dude, it actually takes a lot of money to build those. It's pretty wild. Alright, as soon as we have enough money to queue this up, that's what we're doing. Although we could also... It's tempting to also start building stuff over there, but I'm assuming they'll just get sniped. So. Give me the money. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and research the cloak. Because it doesn't cost any metal, actually, so... Yeah, remember when I said about being able to produce off of multiple structures at a time? Man, that was a fraud. That was an immediate fraud. Alright, we'll start grabbing one of the cruisers. Yeah, dude, you're not... 3 producers in a game with 5 resources? True. I'm waiting for enough money to start my expansion attempt here, but unfortunately the return happened too quickly. How long is that upgrade gonna take? Almost there. Perfect. Let's fucking go, boys! And instantly killed. Flanker warping in. Oh shit, did my upgrade already finish? No, not yet. Okay, we'll wait for that. I keep delaying when I'm actually willing to start the procedure here. As you may have noticed.
We hear the call. Our thoughts are clear. We require momentum.
I'll try to go ahead and station that one over there. I'm just assuming... Wait, this is gonna blow up in my face pretty much immediately, I think. But we'll see what happens. Is that upgrade done? It is. Okay. Next one's gonna be a while, I think. Oh, that's a homing projectile. Oh shit, a homie projectile. Alright, we popped one of them and drew out their whole army, so that's cool, I guess.
We are halfway to getting into the great storm.
I think they have some sort of aids. What's happening? I thought it said my Star City was under assault, but I don't think it was telling the truth, to be honest. Alright, let's hold up a second here. What is happening? I heard some sound effect, but I have no idea if it meant anything. Alright, anyway. Flanker, armor, intruder. Go ahead and start saturating that with our idle workers. Once we have another flanker, we can go ahead and attack green again. That seems like a pretty good tactic, to be honest. Actually trying to be aggressive in a map that's probably going to auto-win for us, I guess, once the timer's out. Which is novel, but I don't really like the timer part of it. I feel like you could just have a much better product without it. So. Unfortunately, they have artillery, and it really hurts. Holy fuck, dude. Well, he's gonna sit in my base now. At least that was an attack. So I have a little bit of time to kill green before orange's attack happens, and then I can just meet orange's army, hopefully. lost one of my flagships, unfortunately. It's not a flagship, it was like a cruiser of some kind. I can't really attack them because of all of the shit that they're behind. I can't even click on them, to be honest. Maybe I didn't lose one of the thing that I thought I lost, but honestly, I can't tell, and I'm also getting owned anyway because of fucking collision. Alright, whatever. Just fuck them up, honestly. I basically won now. Quick, homies. Fly! Fly, you fools! You're worth more to me alive than dead. I don't know what any of these structures do, but I sure hope I'm killing the right stuff. See if I can blow this up before it does something. Yeah, that's fine.
Don't test my patience.
Our Star City is under assault.
It's fine. I want it to die. Apparently this stuff goes off of... I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
Our Star City is under assault.
I guess they have pylons or something, I don't know. Who fucking knows, honestly? Fuck you! Oh yeah, I never got that in crit, unfortunately. No, don't kill yourselves. Dude, that's 3. You thought you were gonna defeat 3, you lunatic? I like that the game, by the way, gives me tips for shit that I just don't even... There's literally no way I could actually do that, so it's just a fraud. Alright, we'll move our units around here a little bit.
Upgrade complete. Friendly order.
If all of the units came from the central structure, we have successfully eaten them all, so that's good. Let's see if we can laser this Ventator to death. It doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Dude, why are our workers so useless compared to the Talos graphic?
Cannot construct.
Can't move my own units, of course. It would be too sensible. Well, we can try to not die here, I guess. It's not working. Why did I even bother, honestly? I'm an idiot. Quick, P! Fly back to the P. There's a P back there. It'll help you. No, I intercepted one with... I stopped the death of one with the death of another, so that's... fairness or something. Dude, how is this guy still alive? He's got 2 health. Yeah, I don't know why you would want to, though, because you already have so many extra steps for harvesting anyway, that what's even the point? So we probably fucked up here, because I actually don't think I have enough resources to do anything. I guess we'll transfer these guys over here. Actually, one more. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I lost. Even though I crippled one of the AIs, the other one just has 1,000,000 units. So maybe I haven't actually lost. I didn't expect to be able to defeat the enemy like that, to be honest. Can you kill these things, please? Oh, I guess they can't, actually. Just come over here. There's a hit scanner.
We will definitely know what is required.
I don't really see why you would want to disallow long distance mining or hamper it or whatever. So yeah, maybe I should have gotten the mining speed upgrade way earlier. I don't know. Let's see if we can spot their homos before they arrive. Yeah, Orange is sending a lot of attack waves at once these days. I don't really have the ability to do much else right now, money-wise. Maybe if I can keep some more workers alive. I only have to live for another 2 minutes, so I think we might be okay now, but it's hard to say for sure. I got some intruders. I could have gotten warp gliders for the same money. I don't really know why I picked intruders. I guess I really like fighters, you know, fighter reporting. I'm guessing these are the... Yeah, that's the one that has the sensor. So this wave has artillery in it, which is pretty bad, actually. Maybe we can use the fact that they were tisming to our advantage? I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, good. They're attacking my workers. Instead of the combat units that can actually threaten them. I'm trying to pull the attacks if I can. Meanwhile, autism. Ooh. Epic. Oh, they sent more units over there? I don't think I'm surviving the, I don't think I'll be able to do what I wanted to do in this, which was defeat the enemy directly. But it clearly was designed to make it so that you're not allowed to do that. Which is pretty lame, but I can't say I'm surprised. At least I didn't lose to fucking hero death. Actual cuck death, honestly.
The entrance is open.
Excellent. What did you find, brother?
High One. There is only an ancient and broken artifact inside the sanctuary. It looks like the monument's heart may have been damaged over many millennia. I'm sorry, but the cradle stone can no longer be used.
No, it can't be. Why do they lead us here for nothing?
High One, we have to leave this realm soon. We can't hold them back any longer.
Brothers, I command you to collect all the broken pieces of the artifact and destroy the structure. The Cylons and humans shall not find it. We are leaving this cursed realm.
You? Oh, okay. I was kind of worried I would have to blow it up, but I guess I didn't have to blow it up. So, whatever. Symbiosis colony!
The Athraels soon left the realm called the Islar. Zeraphim and his order took as many pieces of the dialogue as possible. The Patriarch summoned the Synod, where the leaders of the largest orders discussed Zeraphim. The actions which could have driven the Athraels and humans into war or released the unknown creatures from the Islar into the galaxy.
At Nephral's suggestion, the Synod announced a canon law which forbids visiting the Islar again. Clearly some of the pacing was off. They didn't try reading any of this. Although Seraphim agreed with the law, the taint of the strange creatures influenced his mind. He became convinced that the Islarian creatures were the key to their redemption. Why are we getting exposition to this in the middle of a slideshow instead of anything else?
It is good to see you are on my side. I'd like to ask you to aid me in the remote system ruled by the human. Although they have defeated a relatively great Cylon fleet some days ago, they are still in great danger. Our common enemies shall not stop until they feel threatened by them.
High One Nephril, I would not recommend consorting with the humans. We can't even communicate with them. How could we coordinate our tactics?
You are wrong about that. Some years ago, I managed to contact one of them called Anton Vargas. I could communicate with them through my mind. He helped my companions and I get out from our fallen harbor province.
You want to find this human?
Jesus.
Unfortunately, he died by sacrificing himself to protect their brethren. But he had a daughter, one from his bloodline, and I believe our minds could be linked as well. I found her a day ago. She is fighting desperately against the Cylons. We will help her.
I don't know. High One Seraphim said that the humans are doomed. What do we expect from them?
I can sense the narrow-minded High One Seraphim's influence on your mind. The humans are our distant relatives. Our existence began similarly, as we were both created by the Architects. But while we were planned, they were created by an accident. Many millennia ago, an Architect entered the solar system to seed life to the planet called Mars. As a result of a series of events, their ship disappeared. Their dead bodies probably seeded life to the solar system, which is heresy in their eyes. I've studied their genetics, and they are almost the same as ours. We have to protect them, not because they can help us to defeat the Cylons, but to figure out our cure.
I'm glad she has no comment to that one. That is a bigger revelation than any of the dialogue has been so far, but, you know. Yeah, Cosmic Condom would have helped out here. Unfortunately, no such luck. They weren't packing it. They didn't bring protection. They don't believe in guns. Like, I don't know, man. It does kind of remind me of Celendis, but it's actually the same voice actress, I'm pretty sure, as the Aida character. So it's really weird, though. Like, the dialogue for Aida was stilted, just like all the other dialogue, but it actually, maybe you can justify it because it's a robot. Now it's stilted whenever she talks, and it's not justifiable. Although this other, like, Seraphim was the only character that actually seemed to intone relatively correctly in most of his speech, and just had, like, sensible delivery that didn't sound like it was, like, it's almost like an artificial intelligence literally stitched together words in some context. It's very strange when you really listen closely to it. So you hear like just breaks in the audio where they ADR'd some shit together, or they cut down spaces or something. It's very strange. But Seraphim seemed like the least affected by that process, or maybe it didn't happen to him at all. Now he's gone, and we're just stuck with Rond, the Protoss Templar, or whoever the other guy was. Narfron? I don't know. Nephral, there you go. It's even in the chat. Some spells can be set to autocast. Almost as if maybe that shouldn't be true. An Empyrean! No, it's a hero. Cuck death. Hello.
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Fucko!
Our foes will regret this day.
That didn't quite work.
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Enemies!
Comply.
Get intrudered!
I will comply. There is
Hey, those are my resources, you piece of shit. Get away from them.
Thoughts received.
Hey, that's my metal.
To victory. I will comply. Full power.
You stay away from my metal, bitch. Alright, so since we don't care about the proximity of our base to resources, unlike the other races, we actually want to pick a spot that,
Locked. Thoughts received.
what's happening? Attack that, please. What is this anyway? Oh, it has, she's got a heal on
I'm
her.
ready to face our
I was wondering how I didn't lose my fighter. I'm sure that'll blow up eventually. There we go.
There is no resistance.
Okay. So yeah, I was thinking we probably want something that gives us the most, like, forward positioning, basically. Oh, there's an AI ally, maybe.
Our foes will regret this day.
Of course, we need to build supply after this.
Forward.
Dude, imagine a world without supply. I can almost picture it in my mind.
Forward. Thoughts received. Forward.
Atakara,
I will
we
comply.
cannot attack the humans.
Forward.
Why not? What is blowing me
I
up?
will comply.
Oh, it's the fucking AIDS that they have. It's the Spider-Mans. I actually fiddled around with the map editor earlier, and it's unfortunately pretty hard to... You can't really align the resources with a grid. It doesn't do it automatically. They don't have Control-Z. They don't have, like, copy and cut and paste. They don't even have the ability to move a unit once you place it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I need a fucking upgrade structure in order to defend, and I need a Cabal in order to upgrade. Finish that, please.
Construction complete.
You ain't Protoss? You may look like Protoss, but you ain't Protoss.
Protods. These ships can cast supportive, baby. Don't you love when ships cast supportive? There's another metal spot we can grab there. I don't know why Tachyon exists, to be honest. I feel like you could just not have it and it would be fine.
Give me your command.
We can almost upgrade defenses. Hey, they're attacking with fighters reporting. And of course they're countering arsons with fighters, and that's how you know they're really good players, because that's what I did too.
Construction complete.
D for dome.
Insufficient energy.
Fuck.
Insufficient energy.
Fuck.
Insufficient energy.
Alright, I think that's good for those kinds of workers. Guys, I went from being supply block to supply block. Can you believe it?
Complete.
It's too bad I suicided my explorer.
Construction complete.
Would have been useful.
Insufficient energy.
What is this? D for dome, homie. Alright, fuck you, dude. If I still have to build power, then so be it. Keep thinking there's something revealed on the minimap faintly. It's just dust on my monitor, of course. Owned. Oh! Oh, it's just an asteroid. Baited.
Construction complete.
Clairvoyant! Holy shit, dude. Exemplars are casters, apparently.
I serve the order of the ancients.
You know, if this were a meme map from Blizzard or something, you would actually have, like, some rescuable units just sitting here doing nothing. If this is like a Warcraft 3 map, you'd see that. You'd be like, oh, there's 2 headhunters here. Or some shit.
Forward.
I can almost upgrade, and they still haven't attacked me, so that's pretty good because I can't upgrade my stuff yet. Actually. Yeah, I've actually encountered a few rescuables before. Intruder, here to action verb. To serve and to action verb. Hey, I get the upgrade on the vision range as soon as I start the upgrade. That's pretty interesting. There's Intruder. And there's you. Care to take a guess as to what the Aurora is called? Roller skates? Unless you actually remember. In which case... just another action verb, I guess. No, it's called Warp Glider. How did you not guess that, honestly? Construction terminated! Dude, did you know construction terminated?
Will regret this day.
I bet they will. I need to take this base ASAP. It's a good thing these guys don't care about expanding or anything, because I'm taking that money.
I'm ready to face our enemies.
I thought I was hearing random audio again, but actually that's the unit response for the Aurora's train, so never mind. Oh, there's AIDS coming for me, guys! I can't see the AIDS! AIDS. Will it blow up? You gonna kill me? Oh, Tony! Tony, you AIDS'd me! Tony, how could you? Now I have to suicide more shit. Oh, Tony. How could you AIDS me? Oh, I need more helium-3, guys! Well, I guess I'll just build this here then. Gotta increase my mom or something. Oh. Is there AIDS here? There's AIDS! AIDS me, boy! Ooh! There's a spicy AIDS. You ran out of mining capacity. Thanks. Oh, I get it. It's just a meme now.
Our forces are in combat.
Tell me your wish.
They are? Those are my allies' forces, and they're not even my ally because... Oh, maybe they are my ally. I can't tell.
Construction complete.
Oh shit! Nuclear binding! Dude, as soon as I get enough resources, I'm going straight to mining speed. What the fuck? How'd you guys get over there? You piece of shit. Ooh! Dude, they're really good at defeating my fighters reporting. How am I gonna win? Oh, shit! I missed the torpedo and it still annihilated them anyway. Aw, that one didn't work though. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it's not facing me when it's facing me. Upgrade complete, by the way. But not this upgrade. I need more upgrades, guys. Anybody get me more upgrades? Fighters reporting, baby! Fuck yeah!
Upgrade complete.
Ooh, hey, they're clearing out the AIDS, though. That's pretty helpful. Alright, let's go help them clear out the arsons.
Tell me your wish.
Ooh, lag. Oh, yeah, ooh, JavaScript. What else was I gonna get? I was gonna get the mining speed upgrade.
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Are you ready? We do not appear ready. We're getting fucking just devoured over here, and you're just sitting there doing nothing in your Empyrean, dude. Do you know how powerful that fucking unit is? Mesk tilted the entire one half of the development team with that fucking unit. That's how powerful it is. And you sit there and you fucking do nothing but spin? Who do you think you are?
Our foes will regret this day.
They sure will.
Complete.
Alright, I've almost got armor level 1.
Tell me your wish.
I have this auto cast heal ability that drains all of my energy. That's pretty cool. What else can I get? I can get Martyrium. That's the name of a structure for the Psychora. So I'm glad I'm not the only one using that. Anchovy pasta. Dude, that sounds like it might actually be good. I can't guarantee you.
I will comply.
Will you? I don't know if you will. Let's build some more tech. Get some more harvesters.
I'm ready to face our
Maybe we don't
enemies.
actually need more than one more harvester, actually. And then when our tech structures are done, we should be able to do something more useful. I guess we'll get that upgrade for now. I'm always really, I feel really disincentivized to build additional production facilities because resources run out so fast once you get upgrades and a lot of workers. So even though I'm going against my better judgment right now, despite floating a lot of money when I build this third production structure. Not only is it 3, but there's also a high chance it just backfires to some degree. In the meantime, I guess we'll go ahead and supply.
Construction complete.
No, supply.
Cannot construct here.
Oh, I can't harvest that one. That would make too much sense.
We hear the call.
Alright, you come over here, Anna. I have some idle workers for some reason. Go ahead and grab that absorbent. Oh wait, no, we don't want that. We want better upgrade than that if possible.
Upgrade complete.
Neutron torpedo weapon. Dude, that sounds like a good idea.
Construction complete.
What do these cost?
Construction
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We have no energy.
I'm ready to face.
This is another one of those games where you actually lose the, like, you just don't actually have, like, the costs that you have. You think you've spent the money, but it actually doesn't get deducted until the building starts. I don't know why they decided to preserve that feature. I guess I'll go ahead and upgrade this just because. Intruder here to serve.
We hear the call. Construction complete. As you reach high mentor.
As I wish my mentor. And if I'm gonna produce more units in general, I'm gonna need more of that.
Insufficient energy. Construction complete.
My power is irresistible.
My power is irresistible.
Scythians.
Oh, I'm hearing random unit responses again. This time it is the bug. We're big fans of bugs around here. We like keeping them in our game as long as possible.
Construction complete.
Build more supply. Go ahead and build some supply structures down here so that we can defend if we do indeed get smacked around a bit. Yeah, so far it's been a pretty passive map, even though we have an AI ally, which is cool. And I wish happened more often. This is the first time we're being attacked. Like, the whole...
Foes will regret this.
Construction complete.
Well, it's not the first time we're being attacked, but it might as well be, you know what I mean?
Weapons at full power. Beam intensity locked.
Construction complete.
I will comply.
Construction complete.
Our foes will regret this day.
Holy shit, I just ordered 3 flankers. Flanker, by the way.
Insufficient energy.
Dude, I have so much energy. How much energy can one man use?
Construction.
Apparently, I need even more energy.
Construction.
What I want to know is when do I get to expand officially? Oops,
Thoughts are clear.
pranking myself.
Construction complete.
So is my objective just to defeat the...
Beam intensity locked. Weapons
Oh, I see. The plasma torpedo thing is there primarily to...
There is no resistance. I will comply.
I guess it's there as a disruption effect or something.
Insufficient energy.
Well, it's cool that I get access to 5 units from my main structure. I mean, one of them is just a witness, basically, but... Oh, something got AIDS. I actually, speaking of which, need to get a witness. So don't mind me, but...
To victory. Thoughts.
I guess this is the only... I mean, there's a red player, too, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I feel your presence.
What are you doing? Oh, he's healing. Never mind.
Is true.
I thought he was smooching him or something.
Panther seed.
Dude, that is a really powerful heal. I should get the upgrade for fast charging.
I come to cleanse this sector.
Thoughts are clear.
So I guess all of the enemy attacks come from this angle? So we can just park outside here and smack him around a bit? Alright, we're gonna want to go for the scout range, or, sorry, we're gonna want to go for the attack range from the flanker. Turn them into artillery, hopefully.
Insufficient energy. Insufficient energy.
Thoughts received.
Walk him up!
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Are you ready? We're getting owned right now because Cylons have fucking siege tanks.
Our foes.
I think that just, I don't think that stops them from shooting. I think it just, the effect thing that was happening there, it's just, it immobilizes them, that's all.
Forward. To victory.
Oh fuck!
There is no resistance.
I keep track of my hero here, of course, because LOL heroes. Dude, they're buried behind so many static defense and random bullshit that
Regret this day.
it becomes really obnoxious to try to pick them off or do anything to them. Thankfully, I actually did get it eventually, but like it at literally the cost of all of my units. Unless this guy's random fucking offset to his attacks doesn't actually work. Okay, it did finally do something.
Tell me your
Maybe my ally will be able to do something too at this point. That would be nice.
thoughts received. Our foes will regret this day.
I need to keep this detector alive if possible. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna lose the game.
This day.
What are you doing? Thank fucking God.
Thoughts received.
What? Why? Stop doing that. You lunatic. You actual psycho.
Tell me your wish.
Like actively wishing for my death. Jesus. Oh, I can't see the unit anymore. GG.
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Our forces are on the
I'm ready to face our enemies.
I can mostly start blowing these up at least, but I need to wait for the explorers to pop out. Jesus, that was almost so horrible.
Tell me your wish.
She just doesn't want to listen to fucking orders at all, honestly. It's like she's being overwritten by the autocast while she's given a move order. That's what appears to be happening anyway. Goodbye. Alright. I can heal her up now that I have some clairvoyance. Or a clairvoyant.
Intent is true. Path seen.
Our foes will regret this day.
She's almost back to full health, at least. What's really dirty about it is that obviously the AI is designed specifically to
victory.
the AI is designed to lower, like, focus down low HP units, right? That includes heroes, obviously. So you're now stuck in this loop where you have all of these units that are, like, going after your fucking low HP hero because it's a low HP unit, so it makes sense. But then if you lose like, the AI is trying to fuck you. Like, if you accept the idea that actually you should have low HP fucking, like, when a single unit in an RTS game dies, you should lose the whole game. If you accept that premise, then, I mean, I think you're already cuck-kneed, but at least then the AI is actually trying to defeat you. So, like, there's sort of some sense made there, but it feels pretty dirty. Fucking rogue gallery stopping me from attacking. I'm also getting attacked by aids. Oh, honestly, I didn't even visually see that. I don't know how I managed to lose so horribly. Well, that's pretty embarrassing. If I didn't bring her with me, then I would have just won immediately, so...
Tell me your wish.
We proceed.
I will comply.
Wasn't it C on the other one? Meanwhile, I'm just losing all of my starting units because I'm paying attention.
Forward. I will comply. Forward.
I remember the screenshots. I remember the Fagudo screenshots.
Received. Weapons at full power.
Don't mind us, guys. We're just struggling to pathfind.
There is no resistance.
So I guess the red guy is just there as basically like a fucking bunker. It's pretty funny.
Tell me your wish.
I need to pop the static defense over here so that I can deploy here.
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Take these guys.
Our foes will regret this day.
That's an animation, alright. A lot of weird unit control things, I think.
Atakara, remember, we cannot attack the humans.
I wasn't anywhere close to them this time, so I don't even know why I got that transmission. I'll go station myself outside. Look, she got auto-casted and it broke. They implemented a feature for casuals, and it literally breaks movement and general control. Oh, I forgot about that.
Thoughts received.
What a piece of shit unit that just, like, literally one-shots stuff. TBH. Oh, I lost the hero about when I was about to win the whole game again, so... I mean, just this
Tell me
mission.
your wish.
I kept my explorer alive this time so I can see the aids. I think maybe the aids could be the... I don't even know what's happening. Oh no.
Insufficient energy.
I can actually build some stuff over here, like defense, because I built it even closer this time.
Tell me your wish.
If I disable autocasting, I guarantee you she doesn't just, like, spaz out when I tell her to do something. The fact that that actually happens just shows that nobody even bothered testing it. And I don't even know what to say to that.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I am losing dead.
Construction complete. Insufficient energy.
We'll just keep going until we're supply blocked off of workers alone, I think. I don't think we really need to worry too much about the starting units. Oh, actually, I guess I lied.
Insufficient energy. Insufficient energy.
Why does it take 75 energy for a supply structure? Why does it take supply for a supply structure? Anybody want to answer that? Nah, we'll be done with it by the end of this. This is what? I don't even know what mission it is, but... I think this is the... We spent... Was it 3 missions already done? And out of 6? So I'm pretty sure we're good.
Construction complete. Insufficient energy.
Fuck you and your energy, honestly.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I like this forward position a lot better, honestly. Just keep building some extra power generators, because LOL.
Construction complete.
I think that should be our last one for a good while.
Construction complete.
And start a supply over here. The biggest thing that irks me, I think, about the... Dude, like, that's mentally ill.
Construction complete.
Athriels don't really have the luxury of some cheap unit that can work that way. So... Oh, I didn't even notice there's some helium-3 down here, that's pretty useful.
Construction complete.
Our foes will regret this day.
Oh, great. Fight him. There you go. Saved.
Tell me your wish.
Construction complete.
I'm ready to face our enemy.
Allahu Akmed, I think is what I just heard.
Construction
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, well, one of the basic, like one of the most ubiquitous units in the arsenal of Federation is a detector, so it's a bit whack in that respect.
Construction complete.
Well, anyway, we'll just keep it rolling for now.
Yes, I mentor. We require momentum.
We're gonna go for the mining speed upgrade pretty soon here when we can afford it off of the Helium-3. By the way, it has to be 3. Don't think I didn't notice. You fucking blizzarders.
I will comply.
Construction complete. Give me your command. Intruder here to serve. Intruder here.
I don't think I actually have enough to worry about that. Alright, we can just push ourselves a little bit forward. Hey, they have trinities. That's cool. Mining efficiency. We'll start grabbing some stuff over here.
Construction
I will
complete.
comply.
How much is my end structure? Seems fine. I can afford it now.
Yes, I mentor.
To victory.
Owned.
Construction complete.
Seems like this whole top right area is totally safe. I put put stuff here in case they attacked, but they don't seem to ever do that, so it's a bit weird.
Our forces are in combat.
To victory.
I think that was AIDS mine or something.
Construction complete.
Reasonable. We'll get the upgrade for that. I guess we'll grab a Martyrium. Although I'm skeptical as to how useful it really is. And then we're gonna need more supply pretty soon as well, unfortunately.
Intruder here to serve. Construction complete. Upgrade complete.
Yeah, the honestly, the fact that you have to do so much work just to,
Construction complete.
I don't know, there's something really odd about the fact that you have
Upgrade complete.
so many upgrades for economic stuff, but by the time you get them, most of the resources on the map are gone. That feels like really poor pacing to me.
It shall be done.
Weapons at full.
Maybe that's a bit what would you call it? Maybe I'm being a bit,
Upgrade complete.
maybe I'm exaggerating, but it feels that way. It feels not completely not that way. So, Alright, we'll grab our fourth structure here and just start slamming out a bunch of units, and hopefully we can do something about the presence of ends. Just keep getting upgrades, probably. Go ahead and get Warp Surge. A lot of the upgrades aren't really named anything particularly creative or epic either, which is unfortunate. Although, I mean, I don't know how... I'm not sure if I would have been able to pick a bunch of really epic names either for upgrades, given how many units I would have to contend with, but... I have so many units in my RTS documentation because I don't think upgrades are good.
I come to cleanse the sector.
That is part of the goal. Fuck. Well, I guess that was kind of convenient.
I will comply.
No! Oh my god, their mines are also detectors. Dude, you can't make this shit up.
Upgrade complete. I don't fear completeness.
I will comply.
Another thing about supply, especially if workers cost supply, is that you are stuck sitting here with useless, empty supply, basically, for all intents and purposes. And you can't do anything about them.
Thoughts received. Forward.
That's pretty bad.
To victory. To victory.
Construction complete.
It's not a slight advantage, Tristan. It's what they are counting on for all of their siege stuff, like the arsons. It's why my ally has done fuck all this whole game, basically.
Reckless day. Weapons at full power.
Because they can't even get to start damaging the arsons.
Being intensely locked. I will comply.
Alright, we've done some damage. Pretty good. I don't even know what's happening. Oh, I guess I don't have any anti-fighter stuff, that's why. Quick, train fighters reporting. Got the neutron torpedo upgrade. Do I have any other upgrades?
Forward. To victory. Forward.
I can't believe this.
Thoughts received.
Doesn't my ally have any detection at least?
To victory.
Jesus.
Tell me
Oh, I can't let her die.
I
Help.
will comply.
So much Cylon shit is just cloaked. It's so annoying.
Tell me your wish. Our foes will regret this day.
Oh, there's a cooldown. Hello.
Thoughts received.
Yeah, the collision is just not properly configured in a lot of cases. It's just a square. I think for that you would need to switch to circles, probably. Or you'd need to be much less... You'd have to have the collision, at the very least, be really small for buildings. Like, on the smaller side over
To
anything else.
victory. Thoughts received.
Well, I think we provoked most of their pre-placed aids, at least. Now I'll go ahead and remember to get the armor upgrade.
I will comply. Our foes will be
Now I'll just make sure to die. This is probably the hardest fucking single thing to blow up in the whole game so far. It's behind so much shit. I had to blow up 3 structures in order to blow this thing. Also, I'm lagging pretty hard now. Yeah, I've noticed that certain projectiles, certain weapons don't seem to have the same behavior, basically. And I don't know what constitutes what there. Also, there's things exploding like 30 seconds after they died again, which is, I believe, intentional, so I don't know what to make of that one. I wish there was a way to, like, show all health bars, but there isn't. So.
To victory. There is no resistance. Weapons
Seems like resistance to me. I don't know about you, dude.
Faults received. There is no resistance. Faults received. Forward.
Yeah, a lot of the UI has bugs associated with it. Well, I guess the whole game does, but...
Beam intensity locked.
Cotton flux. Oh, that was a text structure for something. I don't know what.
Beam intensity locked.
Something is glooming me.
Forward. To victory. There is no resistance. Faults received. Forward.
Our forces are in combat.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Beam intensity locked. I will comply.
I can't even tell. Oh, there's the hero. It's really hard to tell at a glance because of all the decollision that's happening.
There is no
Very
resistance.
strange.
Faults received. Weapons at full power. To victory.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody on the dev team for this game is willing to confirm whether the AI has infinite money or not. I would try to do more harassment. Of course, it would not be particularly effective because the whole map starts out under their control for the most part, or at least a significant chunk of their territory.
There is no resistance.
I mind because it's hard to fucking tell what's happening, and it's not really that different from a like random explosion effect occurring on my units, which happens when I get hit with certain weapons. So at a glance, it looks like I just got hit with something, but there's actually no damage, and it was completely harmless.
There is no resistance.
So I just don't see any value in having that as a feature. At least my allies are potentially doing something here.
Faults received. To victory.
So I do share vision with them in terms of detection, which I wasn't sure about.
Faults
It kind of, you would expect to do so if you were sharing vision with them, but it's good to confirm that.
Weapons at full power. Beam intensity locked.
Oh, just have it fade out or something if you're gonna have a decay. You don't need it to violently detonate,
There is no
in my opinion.
resistance. Beam intensity locked. I will
It looks like the Cylons and the have that like unified
power.
supply and power thing. So yeah, it also appears that they just have more than one.
Forward.
What do you call it? More than one base, I guess, in this map. The purple guys did, that is.
Faults received. Weapons at full power. I'm ready.
getting owned by this quite a bit.
There is no resistance to victory. Faults received. There is
At least they're fighting to the bitter end. They don't always do this, so. Another thing that I kind of would expect is some way to tell that structure is damaged. In Brood War, there was just like generic fire effects on top of stuff. Even that would be nice here. Or like sparks or something. You'd have to have it be a unique effect. It doesn't feel like it would be impossible to make it work.
There is no resistance.
Yeah, I can't even tell if it's my units blowing up to the static defense or if it's something else. Some AI units just sitting here doing nothing. The cloaked units look like they're not even part of the map. They look like they're part of the background, because the background looks like it might be part of the map, so it's hard to tell.
Faults received.
What's the whole top right area? What is it for? Maybe there's another base back here, I guess? I don't know why you're so obsessed with taking kids away from Minecraft. Dude, maybe the idea is you shouldn't want to get kids into your game in the first place. Maybe you're making a game for adults. Just an idea. Maybe you're making a game that you take seriously. And so you don't need to fuck it up by having a bunch of shit. That means that part of... You're perceiving like marketers speak or something as the solution, I guess. I don't know.
There is no resistance.
How about no?
Weapons at full power.
So this is just a base. I don't know if they took this or if they had this.
Received.
Would have been potentially useful.
We don't know what these guys are or why they came here.
Stay tuned.
Era Vargas, I am Nepral, ambassador of the Athrails and friend of your father, Anton Vargas. We are here to help you.
How did you know my dad?
Dad?
Your father was an honorable man. He helped us and saved his people at the Hathor system. We have much to tell you and your people, but first, let us join our forces. You must be the link between our species.
It's too bad that her only dialogue this whole mission was that. She didn't have any dialogue about being like under attack or like sending out an attack force or anything like that. Pretty lame. Friend Vargas, yeah. Your father, Jim Raynor, yeah. Exactly. Tristan earlier asked about height mechanics. Well, in our RTS games, we just have the idea is that height gives you vision and weapon range upgrades. So basically, you get extra range when targeting units on a height disadvantage. When you have an advantage, you get more range on units that have the disadvantage. If you have the same height level, then there's no advantage at all. But if you have an advantage, that advantage manifests with vision and height range. Cosmonic Brood War doesn't have the vision part yet, but we'll get it eventually. It's obviously a better way to do it than RNG, like Brood War classically has, and it's way better, in my opinion, than, like, damage increases or whatever, because the weapons stay the same in terms of how, if they hit you, they still deal the same amount of damage. What matters is more that they... You get more effective range, and you can use them in more situations. And it's positional, and it's based on exploiting terrain.
High One, our forces have passed through the wormhole. We have arrived at our long-lost province, Hathor 4.
They have different ways of saying Hathor.
Done to this realm. Millions of Athrails lived here before the Cylons invaded us. Due to its rich mineral resources, our common enemy uses this sector as one of its primary manufacturing complexes. They have even constructed a Silas core to supervise the sector as well. We have to destroy this monstrosity to paralyze their assault forces, readying for another attack on the solar system.
Do you think the human Vera Vargas would take our message to their sages? Can we count on their help?
She will surely hand our message and tactical suggestions over to their council. I hope they arrive on time. We will need them to defeat the Cylons here. Until then, we have to weaken the Silas Core's defense by destroying 3 main power generators. These establishments serve as power centers for their main defense forces. Adakara, deploy our forces, and may our ancestors be with us.
May Adun be with you. Yeah, writing for this guy was very poor. It's very derivative. I mean, like, maybe Twardan just wanted his own Protoss, you know? If that's what he wanted, he got it. Wait, is this some kind of bit? Fuck off. Immediately go over here. I do not need any of that right now, so try again. Buddy. Oh, I'm in the money here. I don't have any small ones. That's pretty good.
Guide us.
Do I still have a hero?
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Whatever, you're on base defense duties, biatch.
Let it be. Construction complete.
Alright, so there's 6 over here. We'll wait until we have 12, and then we'll switch back to the harvesting over here. In fact, I can just immediately get the mining speed upgrade, honestly. I don't need the helium-3 for anything else. See some tachyon, see whatever that is. What is that? Oh, it's a wall. Space wall. Space is not 3-dimensional, actually. You were lied to by Lard. I don't know why my unit got deselected. I think I pranked myself or something. Found potential expos over there. Alright, back over here. For a whopping at least 6. That's fine. I'll just queue him up like a professional player here. I'm kind of tempted to use the bathroom while I wait for my macro to come online. See if I even need to worry about anything. What do you guys think? Can I make it? Oh yeah, of course I don't have enough helium-3. I deliberately did that. Alright, let's see, boys. Let's see, I'll position my units. And we'll be here. And we'll upgrade that, and I'll BRB.
High One, we have identified the location of the generators.
Construction complete. Our Star City is under assault. Our Star City is under assault.
I've returned. What did I miss? Anything? Looks fine. We're good? Okay. What do I do now? I have so much money. Dome. Yeah, I don't. It sounds to me, judging by chat, that there was absolutely no problem whatsoever and no issues were encountered. And me, boys. Was it something like as soon as my door shut, the enemies started attacking? I would believe that. I'm forgetting to hotkey my shit. You know, I honestly feel like such a baby when I play this. Oh no, it must have been I found an attack of 3 units, and then I guess the Cylon generators were also revealed for me, yeah. That seems to have been what happened. There's 3. Holy fuck. Money. I'm definitely incentivized to go that direction, I'll tell you that much. Hey, stop getting deselected. Oh! It's like sometimes I deselect myself. But I have to like do some weird shit on the minimap sometimes. So I don't even know what's happening. What did I miss? Give me flankers. Give me that. There's some pre-placed aids there that killed me. That's fine.
Upgrade complete.
What do I need? Metal? I don't know if I need metal, honestly. I think instead I need armor. And I only have 200 tachyon, so I'm going to save that for my first weapons upgrade. Or my second weapons upgrade. Alright, we found some helium-3 over here. And some metal. This looks like a first expansion for me. Oh, there's tachyon right here. You.
Our forces are in combat.
Oh, we're in combat. We're flying through aids. I thought this was the nebula. I didn't think it did damage unless you had shields. What the hell? I've been lied to. Oh no! This attack is more than 3. Oh, it died. Can you guys attack this for me? I don't think you can. Alright, you attack that. You attack that too. I don't know. Oh, what the hell? I can't even build anything on it. Oh, I cannot construct here. Intruder. Why are they called intruders, dude? Can anybody tell me?
Construction complete. Upgrade complete.
There we go. Intruder here to serve.
Construction complete. Upgrade complete.
Oh, aids! Aids that I path into automatically with a rally point to the nearest expansion. Because this was tested.
We proceed. It shall be done. Construction complete. We proceed. We proceed.
Alright, boys. We're gonna need to station a man here. I'm guessing right there is fine. Oh, we can't rally directly to it or we'll lose, so... They're eating me. They're biting. They're biting. Over here too.
Tell me your wish.
I wish for you to defend me. I didn't even know those were supply, honestly.
There is no resistance.
She got auto-casted out of doing what I told her to do. Again.
Thoughts received.
Owned. Thoughts received. I just now noticed that's what she was.
I'm ready to face our enemies. To victory.
We will meet our fate.
Well, upgrade. I was still stuck on tier 2. It's unfortunate. Oh, fuck, get him. Thankfully, the other one decided not to do anything. Goodbye. Can I, like, queue a rally? No, okay.
Our foes will regret this day.
She's very upbeat, honestly. Bit off-putting. Yeah, get that speed upgrade for my harvester, or return rate or whatever.
Construction complete.
I certainly can complain, just because it is the way it is. No, I don't think so, buddy. Get him out of here.
Upgrade complete.
Miniaturization, by the way. What upgrade was completed? Hey, you're idle. What are you doing?
Our forces are in combat. Our star city is under assault.
No!
Tell me your wish.
Defend!
Our foes will regret this day.
Upgrade complete.
I will comply. Thoughts received.
Our forces are in
As the high
Can I at least expand yet, or no?
Our forces are in combat.
Oh shit, I can build a sanctuary, but first I have to build a haven. I don't know what that is, but I'll do it.
Our forces are in combat.
Oh, sorry, I stepped 5 feet outside of an area and instantly got fucking shit pushed in because LOL a base.
Zuhura Athriel.
Jesus. Fucking Jiminy Crickets. Good googly moogly. Oh, I think I just lost my expansion because I accidentally fucking walked into an enemy base that was literally 5 feet from me.
I will
Why? Why do you have to be made of AIDS?
thoughts received. Forward. Thoughts received. To victory.
Oh, I forgot that thing is a fighter, so it can ignore terrain. It's pretty silly.
Our foes
Oh, yeah,
this
sure.
day. Beam intensity locked. Thoughts received. To victory.
Ah, here come the
I'm
AIDS.
ready to face our enemies.
Our forces are in combat.
Dude, honestly, seriously, have a good hard long look at yourself.
Forces are in combat.
I have to defend this expansion. It's the closest expansion. It happens to literally be right next to another base. Also, there's an AIDS field in the way. Wow, when I said made of AIDS, I didn't realize how fucking accurate that was. Jesus Christ. Lancet Assault Fighters! Oh, it's Vassals. Hey, Lancet isn't a terrible name, at least. Anti-capital ship weaponry. Dude, I'm spamming these. I don't even think they'll be useful, but I'll do it anyway. Give me my anti-AIDS. Maybe they'll be really fast? Maybe the upgrade at the dome will make them fast? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'll get that, I guess. What else can I get? Oh shit, I can get gatherings. Martyr drones.
Our forces are in combat.
We will meet our fate.
Great.
Our foes.
I didn't need those anyway.
Day. I'm ready to face our enemies.
You got fucking baited, and also you took damage to AIDS.
Our forces are in combat. Construction complete. Construction complete.
I already have a Martyrium. What don't I have? Sanctuary. Yeah, wasn't there an upgrade somewhere? Yeah, Lancet upgrade, dude. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
We will defend the order.
Alright, boys. What's up? Mage, how you doing?
We will defend the order.
I come to cleanse the sector.
Upgrade complete.
Sector! Holy shit, that sound effect. I'm glad the Cosmic Altar is actually Intruder.
Forces are in combat.
Oh, here we go. They're going. Yeah, dude, brave the fucking
Our forces
AIDS
are in
field.
combat.
Can I destroy this somehow at least, or something? I literally have to rebuild all of my production somewhere else to avoid this fate. This is so agonizing. Alright, go fuck them up, honestly.
Our forces are in combat.
We hear the call.
Our forces are in combat. Our forces are in combat.
If you're not winning by yourself without me micromanaging you, I don't know what you're doing. It ain't what I'm paying you for.
Our forces are in combat.
Give me that helium-3, I need it.
Our forces are in combat.
It's fine. We are victorious. To be honest, I don't even know who was actually dangerous in this, but I popped this base at least. Maybe I got some money out of it too, depending on how much they left me. Fuck them up.
Our foes will regret this day.
You're a regret. I think they were trying to say insufficient helium-3, but I couldn't tell, and I don't think so. That's not what I heard at all. Fuck them up. There's a bunch of cloaked ships in my way. Stopped me from being able to attack. Oh, there's just a million static defense structures scattered all over the place. Do we have our armor? Oh, armor doesn't get up. Yeah, I forgot. You can't upgrade the armor of fighters because I guess that would be too powerful or something. Or maybe too consistent.
I come to cleanse the sector.
Our forces are in combat.
Get him. Fuck him up. Yeah, I think the sound in this game could have used so much work. The fact that so many reused audio visuals, it's not just the sound too, it is also the audio. I'm not even gonna stop that. Yeah, it's basically Five Nations version of Protoss. They've got Terran, Zerg, Protoss, and like the Cylons and the Thorin, who we haven't even seen yet, are maybe more original, I don't know. But Cylon is literally just a slight one character changed of something from, I think, Battlestar, or maybe it was something else, I don't remember. Somebody in the chat said that Cylon with a C was what they're obviously aping, but I don't know. Static defense usually feels pretty powerful in this, but not today for whatever reason. Maybe it's just because I'm using like tanky shit or something, I don't know.
I'm ready to
Sky City under assault by units literally standing in AIDS. Enjoy the torpedo. There. See ya. And just path all my units through that AIDS, honestly. Yeah, so Red is still sending some stuff at me occasionally. I don't know what our production structures and like which ones are and which ones aren't. It's really hard to know, honestly. And it keeps telling me my forces are in combat, but actually they're not. So what that is just silly. I should actually go over there, to be honest. It feels like Athriel's not needing to use the resource freighter thing, whatever is going on there. It's actually a pretty big, like, imbalance, but I don't know. I'm not going to complain about it because I find that whole system to be really obnoxious.
Our forces are in combat.
As the high
Our forces are in combat.
Ooh.
Complete.
I know this is a production structure. It doesn't seem to be animating, though. So I don't really care as much, basically.
as the high mental
Flankers. Well, it's weird because they're called flankers, so you would actually think that maybe they're meant to be a harassment unit.
as you wish.
Because that's what a flanker might do. But nope. Yeah, the space walls are a meme. I mean, you would just fly under, like, beneath them. Like, you would also probably do that with the asteroids, to be fair. But that's why I would say maybe have terrain in space and have ground and air units. I mean, not terrain in space. Have terrain in your RTS game and have ground and air units.
Let it be.
Just an idea.
Gather seal. The card sunny. Your intent is true. For the memory of ancients.
I had one unit that wasn't, I think it was the, whatever you call it, the clairvoyant still in this party. And that was the only non-flanker unit I had, but I was still hearing that unit response. It's probably just based on like priority or whatever, which is how a lot of other RTS games do it, but it still seemed a bit strange to me. Alright, I guess we'll finish A-moving over here, and then meanwhile we can prepare more flankers.
Our forces are in combat.
I didn't actually queue up one of these. That would have been smart. I mean, I'm open to the idea of experimenting or whatever, but I really don't think it worked out in their favor here. But they don't even really have proper pathing in this game anyway, so... There are many problems. They're not in combat, don't worry. I guess I can take my woman and have her attack this. To get rid of that so I can harm. Oh, I tried to queue up an order, but whatever. She can just suck dick in the field then. So dumb. I'm out of supply. Oh no, guys. I don't have supply so that I can get more supply. Isn't that a drag? F1. What even does the conflux do? It must be a tech structure of some kind. I don't know why it's just here in the middle of nowhere. Was this a red base? It might have been, in which case it makes sense. It's just part of their base.
Tell me your wish.
We'll pop that. And we'll be all set.
I'm ready to face our enemies.
Animes.
We will defend the order.
Alright, go fuck them up, honestly. You guys go fuck them up too. I'm loaded with money, I just need to wait for the game to finish, basically. But I will also produce a gathering now that I can. I think I built everything. Oh no, I didn't see this. Invader. Intruder and Invader.
Break through the Cylon's defense lines.
Well, it's a bit late for that because I already won, but thanks for letting me know. I might have, if he had said something like that, I might have actually built some earlier, but I totally forgot that I even had that structure, so. I got caught by all of the aids. Honestly, the fact that they did this much damage despite me barely doing anything and positioning them really horribly is kind of impressive. Now, that's clearly not a path you're meant to take, whereas this is way easier, so whatever. Meanwhile, my units are mostly over there somewhere.
Tell me your wish.
Alright, boys. We're gonna go deploy over here. Unless we win the mission first, in which case we're gonna win the mission. Well, they just shouldn't have the nebula at all. I was told that all it does is sap at your energy, and it damages your energy and shield. But in this case, it was damaging hull too, so it's actually way worse. Their idea of a muzzle flash is a spherical oblong projectile thing.
I'm okay. It's kind of weird for me to communicate through my thoughts with an alien. But here it is. So it wasn't easy, but it looks like I managed to convince the Fed High Command to believe me instead of locking me into a mental hospital. Admiral Colburn and his fleet will join the operation.
Dude, Jim Raynor's coming.
You and your fellow comrades made the right decision, young one. I'll send you the coordinates where we need to meet.
Alright, well, I guess we've got one more map, and then we're done, probably.
Okay, just so I understand what's going on. So we defeated the Cylons at the solar system. Era stole the remnant drone vessels to study them, while a bunch of alien guys called Athriels arrived to relieve Vera's forces. Their boss, who called himself Nephral, could communicate with Vera through telepathy, which, by the way, I only thought was possible with my drunkard Uncle Piotr. Then Vera contacted us to help them in the war against the Cylons. And now we're here.
Well, you sort of exaggerated the situation, but basically yes. It was hard to convince Sky Marshal Komrov to authorize this mission, but I believe Vera.
Okay, guys, very funny. Let's just get on with this and continue the operation. Nephral sent us the coordinates where the Silas Core is located. This construction is one of the Cylons' main consciousness centers. We only know about the existence of 7 of them. If we can eliminate all of them, then the Cylons should be defeated. By neutralizing this core, we will gain time to prepare our fleet against new waves of attacks.
Right, like hunting Horcruxes.
Vera, what did Nephral say about this system?
The Athriels had colonized the Hatha 4 system many years ago, but the Cylons captured it from them. This system serves as one of the Cylons' primary mining and manufacturing centers. This is where they started their invasion against the Caribou and the solar system. Nephral and his forces neutralized most of the Cylons' main defense lines. We have to march through the remaining forces to reach the Silas Core.
Great, then let's not waste any time.
Yeah, about not wasting any time. If you had the ability to plan rally points or intelligently move your units around, I would care less about the nebula. But there has been no RTS with justifiable pathfinding, good enough pathfinding, so that it's not just annoying and utterly disruptive to the game flow, and to have to avoid shit like that. And even when they're like, what I mean to say is, if you have terrain that punishes you and actually debuffs you, and you introduce, fundamentally there's an introduction of some aids there where either it's a chore to avoid because your units automatically go through it, like they don't reason about the pathways, or you're automating the decision making of the player to go around them and then have to do some other weird thing where you like force move them or something. It's just a problem that can't reasonably be solved, and I don't believe that it has any place in a game, to be honest. Great that it's a damage field that, like, if I could interact with it and create it dynamically as like a thing that would defeat the opponent or something. I don't know, like something that would work in that context. That would be kind of interesting. But instead we have just, it's pre-placed by the map author and you can't change it. You can't interact with it at all. You can only vaguely try to avoid it. And even your attempts at avoiding it will not be particularly great because you can't queue rally points and your rally points are dumb and your pathing is dumb. And you get deselected just from scrolling around the minimap. And aids. Also, apparently, I'm playing as Federation again, even though I spent the whole last 5 missions playing as not Federation.
Hailstorm.
So isn't that great?
State your request.
Pastoral class reporting for duty.
State your request.
Crow.
What's up, boss?
Да, командир.
Moving out, boss.
Новые координаты получены.
Consider it done. Sure thing, boss.
Channel clear, sir.
Consider it done.
Well, of course, we are supply blocked again, so time to fix that problem.
Ready as ever. Moving out, boss.
Orders, Commander.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Oh shit, I could put crows in there. Get in there, crows.
Setting me
Come to mama.
Helmsman, forward.
Pastoral class reporting for duty.
Complete.
Colburn reporting.
How can I be of service? I have the tools, sir. Is there a problem?
Dude, you can't spoil it like that. You can't say switching sides. I'm pretty sure that isn't this the final mission of the sequence, though? At least it's... I'm pretty sure it's the 16th mission by number.
Construction
I have the
complete.
tools, sir.
Not enough energy.
Great.
Have to remember the hockeys because they're not synced across factions.
Admiral Colburn, I've identified Federation stations and vessels.
These objects must be the expedition equipment my father had left behind.
Great. A little help to supplement our forces.
Negative, Lieutenant. These stations and vessels are operational. It looks like our enemy has assimilated them and is now controlling them.
What the hell? Okay, crew. Let's be ready for anything.
Oh, that's very helpful. Very helpfully vague.
State your request, Commander. Channel clear, sir.
Kind of clever that they at least changed the portraits so that they weren't,
Not enough energy. Construction site is blocked.
they weren't still staffed by people.
Somebody call for an engineer?
Pretty minor note. It's kind of weird that the developers decided to think of that.
Orders, Commander.
But, you know.
Research complete.
You know. I keep saying developers. Of course, we are talking about mostly one guy.
Construction complete.
Pilot reporting. Make it happen, sir.
Not enough energy.
I'll read you. Somebody call for an engineer? Make it happen, sir.
First officer here.
Communication open.
Orders, Commander.
Scanning perimeter.
We'll just scout the general path to his location, I think.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Pilot reporting. Somebody call for an engineer? I have the tools, sir.
Construction complete.
Great plan, Captain. I'll read you. Make it happen, sir.
We are under
Call
attack.
for an engineer?
Brutally annihilated.
We are under attack.
State your request.
I have the tools, sir. Don't have to tell me twice.
This is at least a 12-man operation over here. Although we only have metal? I just haven't scouted enough of the map, I think.
Fighter reporting. Roger that.
Carrier reporting.
Channel clear, sir.
Erster Offizier hier.
What?
Construction complete.
State your request, Commander.
Could we be of help?
Oh, Jesus. He's stuck. This happened earlier, too, at the Ethereal units, and now it's a fucking capital. It's like one of the endgame units I can't even use anymore.
Pilot
Jesus.
reporting. I'll read you.
Insufficient helium 3.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought I would have enough.
We are under
There's
attack.
some.
Ready for mission.
Received. Erster Offizier hier.
Colburn reporting.
We are under attack.
Channel
Oh yeah, of course they have static defense in my
State your request,
base.
Commander.
Erster Offizier hier.
Commander attack run.
Updating coordinates. Copy that. We got it.
Air panels charged. Could be of help, Commander.
Yeah. Don't think too hard about it.
Steuermann fährt voraus. Identify yourself.
Construction complete.
Well, I guess I should have positioned my thing closer in between these two.
Orders, Commander.
You do not have enough supply.
Carrier reporting.
Roger that. I'm through, sir. Fighter reporting.
I'm guessing our Tachyon is over here as well.
You do not
Then.
have enough supply.
Perimeter.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
I'm through, sir.
I do not have enough supply, guys.
Don't have to tell me twice.
We are under attack.
Whoa! Some pre-placed aids over there. Probably pretty likely then that it's where we need to be for our Tachyon.
State your request, Commander.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Updating position.
State your request, Commander.
Your orders, sir. Received.
We are under attack.
Channel clear, sir.
Is there a problem?
State your request, Commander.
Why do my units not move most of the time? It's so annoying.
State your
We
request.
are under attack.
Make it happen. Colburn.
Oh, my plasma raid.
Right away.
We are under attack.
State your request.
Construction complete.
Battle stations.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect fucking plasma
Hailstorm,
raid.
ready for mission. Channel clear,
Don't
sir.
have to tell me twice.
Ready as ever. Sure thing, boss.
Colburn reporting.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
On the way.
Colburn reporting. Updating coordinates. Decisive action.
Somebody call for an engineer.
Asteroid class reporting for duty.
Well, we did spot Tachyon and some metal, which hopefully is
Somebody call for an engineer.
Channel clear, sir.
going to work out properly.
Could we be of help, Commander? Unterwegs.
Carrier reporting.
Your orders, sir.
My orders are for you to stay exactly where you are, you fucking
Hailstorm,
lunatic.
ready for mission.
Steuermann fährt voraus.
Just some units hanging out over there.
Ready as ever. Yes, boss?
Glad this guy didn't even follow the rally point. What's wrong with him?
Insufficient helium-3.
I have enough now.
Channel clear, sir.
Updating position.
Yeah, this is pretty much the worst positioning I could ask for, I think, because I walled off myself so heavily.
How can I be of service?
Construction complete.
Great plan, Captain. I'll read you. Make it happen, sir.
I mean, with enough Icaruses, it won't matter, but still. Not my best work. Just queue up 2 more workers behind them, we should be good.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Unless I lose a bunch, which I might.
State your request, Commander.
How can I be?
Channel clear, sir.
I can't really even tell if I did lose any. I think I lost 1.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
But if I add too many, then I'm just out of fucking money, so it doesn't
Carrier
even matter.
reporting.
Oh, I lost most of my crows already. That's not good. Well, at least I assume I can get tier 3 tech now.
Somebody call for an engineer.
So that's something.
I'll read you.
Pilot reporting.
Research complete. Insufficient helium-3.
Pilot reporting.
Yeah, get armor instead then.
Somebody call for an engineer.
We might want to go for the mining speed upgrade just because, even though it's 200 helium-3 that we'll never get back. Simply just, it might really help us out. I still am on the fence about whether it's even worth such a pricey investment, but I guess it will be when we need to get the injection. The economics model so far feels pretty bad because it just, oh yeah, I could definitely have this here.
What's up, boss?
I'll get it, but I'm really not 100% sure about it. Because, like, ultimately it feels pretty restrictive. To strip mine stuff so fast. I can't even see how much it really upgrades, but I guess I can click on this. Yeah, 50% is pretty intense, to be honest. Alright, so we need a merchant port when we have enough helium-3, which is now. Oh, music. We definitely want to take this base so that we can upgrade with Abandon, but I don't know what actually is involved. I kept thinking there was going to be like an alliance mission.
Research complete. Insufficient helium-3.
I don't know. I thought we would be fighting alongside Federation as Athrael, or vice versa at least, but instead we aren't really doing that.
We are under attack.
Thanks. I'm losing a lot of shit right now, unfortunately.
We are under attack. Construction complete.
Carrier reporting.
Hailstorm, waiting your orders.
Could we be of help, Commander?
Well, at least I can repair that issue.
We are under attack.
That upgrade.
Commander.
This is whatever.
Target bearing set. Feuer frei.
Pilot reporting.
Target bearing set. Unterwegs.
Alright.
Your orders, sir.
Ugh, Jesus. He's stuck inside and he won't leave. Ever. I also have a habit of just only tasking one worker at a time on something. I don't know if that's really a good idea or not, but I'll do it again and again and again anyway.
First officer here. Setting new course.
I think I can fit 2 more workers on this thing.
Orders, Commander.
Didn't seem like the first one's hit. Maybe I was hitting M or something, or some hockey that doesn't even exist. More than likely.
Pilot reporting.
Carrier
I still can't believe he spawns outside of this fucking hangar. Well, yeah, any upgrade that is like it's just you must get is pretty lame, so. But that feels like most upgrades in games to me. Alright, we're gonna put some defensive structures over here just for the sake of guarding against AIDS. Go ahead and get that upgrade, I guess. We'll go ahead and get some orcas for anti-fighter. And then, now that we have this, we can get another St. George if we want. Don't die pointlessly, please.
Construction complete.
Battle stations. On today.
He died pointlessly, by the way.
Research complete.
It's okay, we can just get another one of those, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it makes sense to get St. George's, but of course they cost tachyon, so I can't yet.
Your orders, sir.
Maybe we can push out on this angle, though.
I'm for two, sir.
Holker ready. Erster Offizier hier.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Your orders, sir.
Alright. The hailstormers, or hailstorms, having detection is pretty invaluable, honestly.
Received.
And the sight range upgrade means I get to see basically the whole map as I'm exploring. So
Unterwegs. Powering up.
I don't know how they didn't fucking do something about that. It's very wacky to me.
Could we be of help, Commander?
Alright. We'll just go ahead and pop these out so that they don't show up.
Position. Received.
Here's aids.
Hailstorm, waiting for orders. Ahead.
Erster Offizier hier.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
A lot of fighters reporting.
State your request, Commander. Confirmed.
Your orders, sir.
I guess I never got the upgrade for
Could we be of help?
Orca range, now that I think about it. Probably not a good move on my part.
Pilot reporting.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
I wonder if units automatically target what they're effective at or not.
Battle stations.
Whoa! I think that was a suicide drone of some kind.
Channel
Or maybe it was just low. It's hard to tell.
State your request, Commander. Channel clear, sir. Hailstorm, ready for mission. State your request, Commander. Hailstorm, ready for mission. State your request, Commander.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Channel clear, sir.
Pilot reporting.
Your orders, sir.
We are under attack.
State your request, Commander. Battle stations.
Alright, I know I'm good here if I just keep attacking. Keep the pressure on them.
State your request.
We are under attack.
Go ahead and build another sentry turret on that side. And what else is there to get? I can get the speed upgrade. I can get Pasteur power.
We are
Get some
under attack.
Pasteurs.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Don't worry, we're fine. Actually.
Confirmed. Updating coordinates.
Pilot reporting.
Narrowly avoided death.
Copy that. We got it. Missiles armed.
Dude, those things have some fucking armor, honestly.
State your request, Commander.
They don't even have the upgrade for movement speed, though, which is pretty insane to me. What the fuck?
Ready to service.
Alright, we'll go ahead and grab a Kutskov. Now that we have enough energy, and rally it down here.
Request, Commander.
Just take over this base, I think. Okay, we just have some fighters reporting.
Hailstorm, ready for mission. Loud and clear.
We are under attack.
Copy that. We got it. Updating coordinates. Full speed ahead.
We are under attack.
Loud and clear.
It's fine.
Ready for mission.
What's the big deal?
Confirmed.
The fighters are reporting, dude. Don't you understand?
Updating coordinates.
We are under attack.
Pilot reporting.
Colbert reporting. Make it happen. Confirmed.
Oh, Jesus.
We are under attack.
Decisive action. Target designated.
We are under attack.
Dude, the fact that the Glooms also ignore the same... The fact that they ignore that shit, dude, is so insane to me, even against buildings. I mean, it's consistent, so it kind of makes sense. But what I mean is it's just ridiculous. Like,
Updating coordinates.
what a weird thing to have in the game.
First officer.
IMO.
Pilot reporting.
Channel State your request. Missiles armed.
I'm listening.
Don't worry, we're fine. Allegedly.
Pilot reporting.
State your request.
We
Just
are
need some
under
healing.
attack.
Confirmed. Right away.
Go over there, Imo.
Reporting.
Build another sentry.
Channel clear,
We
sir.
are under attack.
Keep a hailstorm with that guy just for detection, honestly.
Insufficient metal.
I assume I'm about to run dry on metal.
We are under
I don't
attack.
know.
Speed ahead.
Pilot reporting. Securing the area. Communication open.
Are we still under attack? And what are we under attack from?
I'm
Does
listening.
anybody even know?
Hailstorm ready for
I think we're good.
Orca ready.
Yeah, it's probably some combination of
Construction complete.
Fighter reporting.
I don't even know what you would describe it as, but it's like some combination of lag. Definitely some combination of lag.
May they rest in peace.
Confirmed.
I was thinking it's like some magical
Give me something to this.
unholy matrimony of like
You do not have enough supply.
power, like ignoring shields, but also having a lot of armor pen or whatever, a lot of high damage, whatever you would call it.
Hailstorm ready for mission.
Alright, we'll go ahead and bring my workers over in this direction.
Reporting.
Somebody call for an engineer? Don't have to tell me
Yeah, this is like a gold mine
Construction
of resources.
Construction complete.
I'll read you.
Would be nice if Fog of War didn't deny buildings.
Tell me why. I have to too, sir. Great burn, Captain. Great burn, Captain. Don't have to tell me why.
Cargo ship ready.
Is there a problem? I'll read you. Make it happen, sir.
Construction
Don't have
complete.
to tell me why.
Moving out, boss. I'll deliver.
Make it happen, sir.
Sure.
State your request, Commander.
Orders, Commander.
Hailstorm ready for mission. Channel clear, sir. Hailstorm ready for mission. Full speed ahead. Loud and clear. Confirmed. Loud and clear.
Alright, I'd like to wait for more stuff before I do anything crazy here, but especially with plasma raids. All of that just to deal with one of them. Maybe they're the ones that are leaving behind the aids too. I never really figured out what was aidsing me, to be honest. Well, anyway, we baited out a bunch of their static defense, or not static defense, their actual defense.
Hailstorm ready for mission.
What's up?
Don't worry, we'll get on it.
Insufficient
How
metal.
can I be of service?
What's up?
We are under attack.
Channel clear, sir.
For now, I guess I'll deal with that.
Orders, Commander. Helmsman, forward.
Okay. So whatever's going on over here, we were able to start provoking them pretty early on, which bodes pretty well for us. Now we can also start upgrading, which is nice.
I have to too,
Or
sir.
resume upgrading, I
Insufficient
guess.
metal.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Pilot reporting.
Insufficient metal.
Pilot reporting.
Hailstorm
Pilot reporting.
ready for mission.
We are under attack.
Full speed ahead.
I think that was an orca.
Loud and
Oh, anyway, we can just wipe it out now. Fuck them up.
missiles armed.
Oh, what probably popped it was actually a mine. Oh yeah, and Fagudo mentioned, like, when I was complaining about it in one of the Athriel missions, that the spider mines do the same thing about, like, zoning in on detected targets. The problem is
Confirmed.
that spider mines can actually be attacked,
Construction complete.
so it's not even a valid comparison in my mind.
First officer
It's
here.
very different.
All agents.
Pilot reporting.
Yeah, there is basically nothing you can do about that in this game. You can see it, but you can't force fire on the ground, I don't think. So, and maybe that would be too cheap anyway, right? But like the idea is that at least then there would be some counterplay, but there's nothing to be found in this context. Yeah, they unburrow, which allows them to be retaliated. It's how like dragoons and brood war can deal with the enemy pretty readily.
How can I be of service?
Alright, we'll go ahead and drop some
Insufficient
Somebody
metal.
call for an
stuff over here.
Yes, boss.
Oh, I never hotkeyed my main structure. Sinful.
I'm for two, sir.
I was thinking the enrichment plant was M, but it was H, so I have no idea what it really was supposed to be.
Somebody call for an engineer.
Ready as ever. Cargo ship ready.
Construction complete.
Somebody call for an engineer.
Insufficient metal.
Somebody call for an engineer.
We are under attack.
Channel clear, sir. Hailstorm, ready for mission.
This looks like it was meant to be an attack wave of some sort.
Missiles armed.
Maybe we'll also provoke more...
Loud and clear.
I don't know, something else.
We are under attack. Construction.
Still can't believe there's no hotkey for requesting...
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Pilot reporting.
Speed ahead. Copy that. We got him.
I don't need that.
There's no hotkey for upgrades. That's no keyboard shortcut,
We are
rather.
under attack.
Really weird.
Insufficient metal.
Pilot reporting.
Dude, how could I possibly have
We're
insufficient
under
metal,
attack.
honestly? There's so many metal harvesters.
Insufficient metal.
State your request, Commander. Copy that. We got him.
Yeah, you got him already.
Metal.
Channel clear, sir. Hailstorm, waiting your orders.
Jesus Christ.
Pilot reporting.
Full speed ahead.
Well, I think we found more units.
Insufficient metal.
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Somebody call for an
Loud and
engineer.
clear.
Orders. Communication
Alright, looks
open.
like they've gone homo for the time
State
being.
your request, Commander. Hailstorm, waiting your orders.
Insufficient
Sure that'll last a
Channel
long
clear,
time.
sir. State your request, Commander. Hailstorm, ready for mission. Updating coordinates. Confirmed. Full
What was
speed
I
ahead.
3ing? What happened with 3?
Confirmed.
Research complete.
Loud and clear.
Oh, level 3 upgrades probably.
Hailstorm, waiting your orders. State your request, Commander. Hailstorm, waiting your orders.
Give me
Research
something
complete.
to destroy.
Not enough energy.
damages.
Analyzing damages. You know what that means, guys.
Is there a problem?
There is a problem.
Make it
It's in the code base of the game. It results in me hearing voices.
All agents.
Do you hear the voices? Am I alone on the internet?
Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Alright, let's go fuck them up some more, I guess. Not really doing much else.
I'm for two, sir. Make it happen, sir. Make it happen, sir.
Not
Don't
enough
have to tell me
energy.
twice. Make
Construction
it happen,
complete.
sir. Don't have to tell me twice.
Construction complete.
Channel clear, sir.
Hi, guys. It's me, artillery.
Hailstorm, ready for mission. Updating
Holy fuck!
speed ahead.
They're 3ing me, boys.
Hailstorm, waiting your ready for mission.
reporting. First officer.
Construction
Channel clear,
complete.
sir. Loud and
Research
clear.
complete.
Battle stations.
Pilot reporting.
Copy that. We got him.
Fuck him up. Get him.
Hailstorm, ready for mission. Loud and clear.
Oh no, Glooms. I still don't know what half of the Cylon units do, and I've been fighting them for most of this campaign, so I think that tells you all you need to know. Goodbye, fighter reporting. You'll report no longer. It's okay, we can just switch to fucking dockyards, honestly.
We are under attack.
What? Oh, you lived? Oh, holy shit, dude. Fighter is reporting. Come home, you hero. You'll be part of the hero group now.
Identify yourself.
You'll get a hero's journey. I mean, a hero's welcome. Yeah, pilots are reporting, boys. We don't get access to the upgrade that turns Avengers into their better version yet. Which is pretty shit. I guess I'll build it there.
Make it happen, sir.
Support vessel ready to service.
Yeah.
How come I be of service?
It deserves something.
Right fine, Captain. Make it happen, sir.
I guess we should take this base at some point.
What's up, boss? I'll deliver it. Consider it done.
First officer here.
It even says dockyard on it. That's how you know it's a dockyard. What the fuck? Why is that there? So silly.
Construction complete. Research complete.
I'm the two, sir.
Construction complete.
Make it happen, sir. How come I be of service? You don't have to tell me twice.
State your request, HQ.
Alright, my request is that we go figure out what's going on over there.
Is there a problem?
Oh,
Great fine, Captain.
thanks.
Our
Prepare
course
another
commander,
expansion.
State your request, HQ.
How come I be of service?
Onward.
I'm the two, sir.
Avenger class ready for action.
Ooh.
State your request, HQ.
Is there a problem?
Avenger class ready for action.
Your orders.
Oh, I see what happens here. There's an upgrade you can get to make your units remain cloaked during attacks, and they don't have that because that's an AI that's literally just there as a
Avenger class ready for action. State your request, HQ. Target designated.
It's not there as a real AI, right?
Avenger class ready for mission.
Basically.
Target bearing set.
Diffuser systems online and ready.
Could we be of help, Commander?
State your request, HQ. Our course commander.
Owned.
Make it happen, sir.
Avenger class ready for
Why does it say invalid target selected? Just
Target
walk over there, dude.
Commander.
Dresser class verified.
State your request.
Okay,
HQ.
this is just nothing.
Avenger class ready for mission. Affirmative.
You do not have enough supply.
Aw, shit. I don't have enough supply, guys. Don't worry, I'm about to. I'm about to drop the hammer. Oh, there's aids on me. Get them off. Please. Please get the aids off. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, they're biting.
Our stations are under attack.
That's fine. Maybe. Maybe not.
We are under attack.
I'll go fuck them up now.
Our stations are under attack.
They were thankfully focusing on the stuff that I don't really
Our
need.
stations
So
are under attack.
I'm okay with this personally.
Avenger
Our
class ready for
stations are
mission.
under attack.
Affirmative.
Where did I send these? I didn't send them anywhere because I tried to group select them, and you can't group select economic units. And I never learned my lesson, guys. I'll never learn.
We are under attack.
Make it happen, sir. Make it happen, sir.
I'll deliver it.
We are under attack.
State your request, HQ.
It's fine. They're just spinning.
Somebody call.
It's your friendly neighborhood spin.
Avenger class ready
What's the
for
big deal?
Dresser class verified.
Onward.
Owned.
State your request.
Why do they say owned? Does anybody know? Can anybody explain to me why they say owned?
Avenger class ready for action.
Oh, well, that's actually pretty condemnable because it's the opposite. It actually makes it harder to play the game. But not in a way where it's like you're testing a skill. It's just a chore.
Fire.
See, nerds. I brought the heavy guns now. So. See, these guys have the upgrade that makes it so that units remain cloaked. So now I have to just hope that I can, like, kill them all in time, basically. It looks like I successfully did so. I just have so much of firepower, it's absurd. I just told this unit to move this way, and they all stopped because I think one of them killed something. So they all changed targets for some reason. You tried to kill the thing that was revealing you, but you failed.
Prepare all guns.
Basically, these guys did like Twarden, or whoever was responsible for the levels themselves, did this gimmick where the siege tanks are placed for another player, which means theoretically they won't be used by the AI in a stupid way as like a defense thing or something where they'll unsiege. The problem with that is that then they're just sitting there passively waiting for you to walk into them while you're wiping out all of their production. And maybe they wouldn't really be able to do much right now anyway because I've already won the game. But maybe they would be able to turn the tide in a battle or something. And instead, they just aren't able to.
Somebody call for an engineer?
Because they're stuck in a corner. Obviously, the real solution there is to design an AI that isn't going to break, or isn't going to improperly use the unit, so that you have to resort to this wacky gimmick where some of the units in one player's base are a different player than the main player. I mean, that feels really obvious to say, but here we are talking about it, you know? I don't know what the fuck is going on with this pathing, to be honest. Invalid target selected, apparently.
Avenger class ready for mission. Prepare all guns. State your request, HQ. Avenger class ready for action.
Avenger. Not to be confused with Revenger. Even if the concepts weren't kind of consistent or connected with each other, the fact that when you speak those words, you're saying a lot of the same things is an overlap of naming convention that I find to be pretty bad, because it just muddles everything together. You have like Intruder and Invader on the same race as well. You have that in Athrael. And then you have apparently Revenger, which is like some special unit that gets created when you have an upgrade and you lose some units. But not Avenger, Revenger. Avenger is the Federation capital ship. Like, that's a pretty drastic difference, but the names are not that different, to the point where when I was giving them as an example of bad names, I accidentally said the wrong one because that's how similar they are. And I just played as Athrael, so, you know. It's just silly. Like, obviously the names could be better. Fagudo said that Twarden should just copy my naming conventions. I wouldn't suggest that, because I arrived at my naming conventions in a very specific context. But
updating coordinates.
Maybe they can be used as inspiration or something. I don't know.
Missiles aren't.
I mean, obviously, I have a sort of selfish incentive to not have people copy my naming conventions, because then my names are more unique by definition. But even beyond that, it's just I don't think the way out is by copying somebody else, basically. I think the way out is by finding something that is unique to you.
We are under attack.
I don't know what to do. I'm trying to attack spider mines while I'm getting literally almost 100 to 0'd.
We are under attack.
State your request, Commander. Hailstorm, ready for mission.
Oh no. I'm
Channel
repulsing
clear, sir.
somehow.
Hailstorm, ready for mission. Channel clear, sir. Hailstorm, ready for mission.
We are under
Somehow that worked.
State your request, Commander.
I have 2 units on top of each other. I was wondering, I thought I lost one of them or something. Ooh! Bypass shields. Just ignore context for one of the unit's main attributes. That makes it useful. That is a reason for you to build it in the first place.
Hailstorm, ready for mission. State your request, Commander.
Avenger class ready for action.
Pharaoh Argus, the Athraels are here to aid you.
We are under
Thanks. But I already won the whole game.
State your request.
It's over.
Prepare all governments. Avenger class ready for action.
GG, we win.
Affirmative, Commander.
What? What? What just happened? I'm so confused.
Admiral Colburn, I've picked up decoded Athrael signals. Their intel has identified incoming convoys of vessels. Their role is probably to support the Silas Corps main defense lines.
Cole, we must coordinate our final attack plans before their reinforcements get here.
Greg?
We must coordinating.
Maybe we're close to eradicating the Silas Corps, but for now, our expeditionary forces are exhausted. We will need supply from the Navy.
Look, Ben, we are here in the middle of nowhere. Communications broken. We're now phantoms for the Fed HQ, a ghost division. We pushed the front line forth with a tremendous force reaching the Silas Corps. I think we have to continue the blitz, or we'll miss our opportunity.
I'm not arguing about it. Even with the Athraels, our forces are too weak to break through the Silas Corps' remaining defense lines. I can't risk our men's lives. Kamarov will support us soon enough.
Admiral Colburn, permission to speak freely. According to the Athrael's reports, the Silas is constantly reorganizing its forces to strengthen its defense lines. We'll soon be unable to overcome it, even with the help of the Federation's combined fleet. Nafro also suggests an immediate attack against the core. The Athraels and our forces may successfully be able to neutralize the enemy. We must.
What is this? How does this even make sense?
Ben, you know what we need to do.
Damn it. I hate the idea that many of our good men will die soon because of my orders.
You're the only one who can put an end to this war. The only one who can save billions of innocent lives. You have to make the decision. Just leave the rest to us.
Aida, signal the fleet. All vessels prepare to attack the Silas Corps. Vera, tell Nefral to synchronize and focus our attacks on the core.
Well, I'm not doing that right now. I've been streaming for over almost 3.5 hours, and that's the final mission, I guess. I thought for sure we had played more, but I guess not, huh? Well, voice acting is really bad for that guy. Yeah. I'm going to bed, actually, so I guess I'll finish this and then start the next campaign in another stream if I decide to do that. Maybe I'll just play Skirmish instead because it seems like a better experience. Yeah, the trigger for them to spawn being region-based is really silly. I don't even know why they needed to spawn. Obviously, I just beat the whole mission without them. And how was I supposed to intuit that we needed to do that anyway? Maybe there was some dialogue line that hinted at it, but I didn't see any special structure or anything, so... I don't think so. What would have been cool is if maybe, like, clearing out the Federation base in the bottom left created a spot for them to arrive and then be an AI ally. And so you could, like, secure the positioning of an AI ally doing that or something. But no, we didn't do that. Anyway, that's it. Bye.